Welcome back, EKU. We are here for week 2 playoffs with our R6 team. I'm Kole. Usually I'm with Dakota. And we have a guest caster today.
My name is Max. I play for EKU Maroon.
Yes. So we're here. We're going to have some fun today. So, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
We finally got our guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Won't have to have us like making up information and hoping we're right after.
So, well, great.
Getting right into it.
Yeah,
right?
we're getting straight into it. No time for our little community chat, but
See you in the chat cord.
Yes. Well, let's see. Let's see who EKU's White is banning first. I'm excited. This is my favorite part about the stream, actually.
Oh yeah. What's your predictions?
I'm expecting a Montaigne ban. Just basic. No one likes Montaigne. Yep. Sounds about right.
All right, you're 1 for 4. All right.
And this other attack ban, I'm feeling like it could be either a Ying or an Ace, probably, especially for this map. With Ace getting top control, he's so powerful, just opening up all those walls. So getting him out of the rotation is just really good for the defenders. And Thatcher, actually. Interesting ban.
Yeah, I guess Nori wants to deal with EMP, you know.
I guess not, yeah.
All right.
Now, this defender ban, it could honestly, it could be Clash, it could be anyone at this rate. I do like that ban, actually. I like both those bans.
Well, the question is, do we see a mirror ban?
Yeah. From EKU, yes, we'll see a mirror ban. There's no way. Valkyrie, that is really good, actually. Getting rid of some intel.
So you went 1 and 4 like I did.
Yeah.
I also went 1 and 4 on my.
Hey, and you know what that means? Deimos and Fenrir are still in play here. I'm waiting for it.
We'll see it. We'll see.
Well,
I'm gonna use that mirror.
Oh yeah, for starting lineup, you know, we got Castle, Zami, a Womp, a Mira, and a Bandit. How do you think, Max? How do you think? Lineup-wise, good operator picks?
Lineup-wise, great operator selection. You know, Mira is such a power player, especially in the second floor of Border. Like, you can have so much map control. The Wamai is good for just denial. Castle, I like to play Castle in offices and just barricade off that whole side of the map.
Well, I do see a Glass, and we were actually just talking about this before the stream, that I haven't seen Glass play in such a long time. So this is interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be, if they stick on the Glass, then they're just going to go for a smoke plant execute. I mean, pretty simple.
Kind of put that pressure down, push that side, make sure they get those. Probably get an easy pick, at least one through one of those dozens of smokes. Their team would definitely.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And with the Ying as well, having them blinds, just easy kills.
Now I do see I believe it's Cal. With
Kale.
Yes, that's kind of
Interesting pick, but good to take out utility, especially like bandit charges. So if you don't have a Thatcher, you can use a Kali to destroy it, or you can break the Kiva barriers or a Mira even. But the Wamai can negate it if it gets caught in the radius of it.
well. This is our favorite part, the Arc with Silence. You know, waiting for the first thing to make a move.
Kiwi's sitting on Canadian walls, what that's called. I like to sit there too and play Fenrir.
Canadian wall.
That's what it's called. There was a player named Canadian who held that spot, and so the community just decided to name it.
We have a couple
Canadian.
of those. So I guess a good insight you all can provide here, where you're on one of the teams, is we always talk about this awkward silence moment for casters. Is this kind of equivalent on your all's end? Is it there like an awkward silence while you try to figure this out, or is there comms going through most of this?
There's comms going through most of it. Like, we're trying to figure out like where are they trying to enter from, like see if we can't catch what they have on cameras and just see like what we need to expect from the attack. For the most part, there's not a lot of silent moments in our comms. Just as I said, might be going for a smoke line, baiting the C4 out. They're gonna let it fly.
And Victorman does get taken out, but K-Bomb does follow up with by Panther. 4v4 situation here. We're gonna see the Azami actually close off a doorway, I believe. And a rotation hole. A part of it, at least.
Now, if I'm K-Bomb in this situation, I want to try and get aggressive on this Kole because you have speed and a better gun.
Yeah, so long as they miss that first shot on you, you're pretty good to just apply the pressure.
I like the drop, rotating back to site to help out the team. They didn't get the smoke plant off, which is good. They baited out one of the C4s though. They have one more with Kiwi here. Kiwi should throw the C4 over. Takes out another one. He knows he's gonna wait. It's a plant. Plant is down. 1v3 situation.
Unfortunate.
What a
Raven.
spot there.
Yeah. Raven does find Kiwi very last play.
Just playing that patient game, being able to find that last person rotating on the side, it's just not much you can do there as EKU.
Well, first round, you know, it's typically what happens. We trade. Going into round 2, Max, what do you think? What do you think would change?
I think what we need to change is we need to bring a warden on our side so we can see through smokes. And I think we just need to be a little bit more aggressive, but not like over aggressive. I think we're a little scared to like risk our life to get kills. But just try and focus on what you're doing, really. Like in situations, like especially with like a 1v3 situation, you just have to be aware and have the game sense to know like, hey, I know an attacker will be looking at me from this angle or something like that.
Well, for EKU, we're running the same lineup as last round. Now, the glass did switch off the game. So, I guess glass didn't really put an effort.
I mean, they didn't really utilize the glass much. They got 1 kill off of it, which is still good, but you know. They replaced it with a thermite, it looks like, so if I had to guess, they're probably gonna try and open up that breach on armory as well as offices. So what EKU needs to do is they just need to make sure that they can control and contain the attackers towards one side of the map, which is what the castle is good for with offices. If they can just hold that off, reinforce everything off.
It's like last minute we did see a switch to that Flores.
Flores is going to be great to take down the castles and the Aquila barriers. But if EKU can catch it before it explodes, then they can prevent that from happening.
Something that I found interesting about last round was we did see that Glaz and Kole played together. I don't feel like that's something you see very often where they're both those single fire kind of slower guns. It's easy to put pressure on them and kind of clean them up. Well, Glaz obviously has the smoke screens to protect him, but
yeah,
without that, it's pretty hard to consistently defend yourself on.
Yeah, very interesting play.
I mean, it did work out for him last round, but I think it was a smart play to probably switch off, since you said that Glass did not get as much use as it could.
Correct, yeah. So this Ying is sitting on the rappel. What they're going to try and do is they're going to throw a late Candela in to distract the enemy and let them push from the breach. Just like that. And it works.
Unfortunately, Infecto Man does go down by Crimson. Ugreg does find Lex. 4v4 situation here.
I like this angle from Kiwi here. And he gets off it. It's alright. This is that power spot that you need to hold, especially for this site. Play patient. See, Flores knows that he'll get swung, but K-Bomb there to take the kill. Rotating back towards site.
I'm reloading.
Hearing a lot of noise on those motion sensors right now.
Almost. Light is down in armory.
Deployed. We have some time.
Unfortunate Panther buys camp bomb, but Ungrape does clean up the kill. 2v3 situation here in favor of EKU.
Looks like Ugrave does have a bit of health taken off, but nothing compared to Crimson on the other team.
Attackers recovered the...
Kiwi still staying in that power spot. I like this play.
seconds
And
remaining.
Leech does find 2 there. It's going to be a 1v2 situation.
Left.
Is the plant going to go down? And it looks like it does.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Looks like he knows where they are. He's trying to figure out how to execute on it. Callie's just gonna sit out there. Why give up a good angle?
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
It's definitely not an impossible spot to be in, but it is not a good one.
Unfortunate. Leech does find Kiwi.
Now, it was interesting what we saw there because it kind of went against exactly what we were saying at the start of this round. But even though it is easy to put pressure on those characters, if they are able to just hit those one shots, you're kind of out of luck.
That's when you need at least another person to help you power that person and just get that pick. It'd be really helpful. Even if it ends in one person dying, you at least get that trade.
Well, overall, we're going to see a couple of operator changes. We do get a Frost and a Warden this time around, which is, I love to see that. I have a love-hate relationship with Frost. Always run into the Frost match from time to time, and we do see an Echo, actually.
One of those characters that you love to see her on your team, hate to see her on the enemy team.
Exactly.
It just makes you play so much slower and so much safer, really. It stalls out pushes very much.
I agree.
And for UPG, we do see a Gridlock.
I do like the Gridlock play. Gridlock is an underrated operator for a lot of scenarios. Great for flank
Attackers
cutoff.
have discovered the location of a
Forces
bomb.
the enemy to either give away their position by shooting it or wasting util and giving away their position with like an impact grenade or something like that.
For sure. Now it looks like the Capital will switch to Bravo, and the Cali will switch to Dokkaebi. Interesting
10
here.
seconds to insertion.
I think the play they're trying to go for here is maybe use the call to get the Echo off their cams and then have Brava come and hack the camera while they can't access it.
Well, almost everybody changed besides the Gridlock. We did get a Lion and a Fuse.
Great combination.
We did actually see that last week. We mentioned that make them stand still while you're bombarding them with a bunch of bombs on site. Now, while we kind of wait for a bit of the action here, I just had a question for you. We were talking about how Gridlock is an underrated operator here. And I just know some games, like we like to joke about, I am a Valorant player. You have those characters that are not played a lot in competitive play like Harbor, but once you get to that pro scene, it's just very, very good character. Do you all have anything like that in this game where it's kind of like risky to your own team even in competitive play, but once it gets to that pro play, you'll actually see the pick more often?
I think a lot of that is with like Fuse. I mean, if you play like Fuse in ranks, you're for sure gonna get a nasty message from your team in chat, especially if you do kill him. My roommate, he loves to play Fuse and accidentally kill me all the time and say he's the best player ever. But Fuse, he can be used really well, especially if you know how to place it and how the gadget works.
We had to wait out that lion scan. Yeah, it's always interesting to see that kind of relationships in games like this, where like a character in that competitive play without that high level of communications can actually cause the team more damage than it does good.
Finally, some movement here. Minute 15 left on the clock.
Serpent in the heat looks like 1v3. Brava's hacked both Echo drones, I believe.
Ugrip does find Panther.
Blue does both Echo drones down. He knows Gridlock's there. He's gonna execute off of it.
Has been dropped.
I believe that was defused.
I believe so too. This is a good opportunity to hold that diffuser and just make sure they cannot lay that down on site.
Unfortunate timing there by Surfing.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Gotta force a plan or force these kills out. EKU plays this correct. They can just sit in sight and wait for them to make all the moves.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Well, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Operators
EKU
will
takes
run out
the
of time.
first round.
Love the patience by Kiwi, just waiting for him to grab diffuser and negate that plant.
Well, round 4. You know, we did have to switch up a couple operators. So moving forward, Max, what do we think? What do we think? Are we looking to make this a sweep? Or are we thinking having some, back and forth?
I believe this is going to be quite a match. Both teams, it seems like they both know what they want to do, but it's just down to execution, really. And they'll have little moments where it'll work and little moments where it doesn't, but I think overall, I gotta stick with my boys. I think EKU is still gonna take it no matter what.
Oh, absolutely. I love always, no matter what, it can be 1-6, and I'm still like, EKU has got this, not a doubt in my mind.
Absolutely.
Well, we do change a couple operators around. We have a Legion, a Fenrir, a Mute, Bandit, and Castle. As a Fenrir player, and as you are as well, I love to see how Kiwi plays. We do see an Osa, a Buck, a Gridlock, a Dokkaebi, and a Grim.
Jammer ready.
10 seconds left.
Grim getting switched off for the Bravo.
Really?
5 seconds to insertion.
Bravo would be good to hack those Fenrirs.
And the Fuse does come back out too.
Trying to capitalize off that second floor play with the Fuse and the Buck as well. Game vert. I like this play by Infecto, man. Just bunkering up above the site, so if Fuse and Buck come knocking on the door, they can just push them right back out. All comes down to removing their intel.
What an unlucky time to peek is that drone there. Someone just already crouched looking at the door, just coincidentally.
That's what I like to call siege time. Stank tucked on the door. K-Bomb knows that they have to get up here to get that bird play on site. Another drone coming in. Has Kiwi to help him. If I'm EKU, I'm staying tucked on this and waiting for him to come kill you.
Oh, if only they knew.
ATC4 makes him run away. Now he knows.
Minute 20 left on the clock, still a 5v5.
We've seen no gunfights yet, surprisingly.
Track sting is released. Track sting is active.
It's all to Serpent to hold down the site. And here comes the execute attempt. Thumbs go out, fuses go off. Gets one. He gets powered in sight.
Unfortunate there. K-Bomb is going to come down and try to clean up little bit. Infectoman does find Raven, and K-Bomb finds Panther, but Lex unfortunately takes down K-Bomb. It's a 3v3 situation.
3v3. I like this play off the hatch.
3v2. 2v2. Wow. We
1v2 for Hugo Raid. Knows he's there. Gets one. Unfortunately misses the other.
Whatever credit due, that was an amazing just falling kill on that one player there.
well, 3-1, not in EKU's favor. We're gonna see the glass come back out. Well,
Now we're seeing a lot of pressure from the attackers here. Would you say that this map is notably attack or defense sided, or is it kind of more of an even map?
I think with a map like Border, I'd say it's pretty even depending on how you play it. But the game itself is defender sided, that's no doubt. But this map, there's so many different ways that you can come in and break down and just enter through. It's also great for executes like we saw last round. UPG had that late round execute and it paid off and they got the round win off that. So I would say in general it's probably more defender sided, but it just depends on how you play it really. That's the name of the game though.
We have definitely seen that throughout the semester from both teams. The stronger defense for sure shines through. And I was kind of wondering if that was a player side or a game side, but
It's a little bit of both. I think with attack, it's mainly a confidence thing because like you're entering this big building, you don't know exactly where everyone is. There could be somebody right behind you for all you know. And also, just the utility is so much better on defense than attack.
yeah. Though I will say one map I always had a lot of issues with defending was Bella, I believe. There's just an entirety outside of breakable walls.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going to get shot from on that map.
Thankfully, that map is not in comp or in ranks, and I hope I never see it ever again.
well, for the lineup here, we do see a Goyo, which pretty interesting to me.
I like the Goyo play. It negates an execute and a plant.
It definitely does, and we do see K-Bomb trying something there. I don't know. K-Bomb is kind of playing off-site here.
Someone was there, but you can tell, were they through a wall or something, or is it just unlucky that none of those shots connected?
It was an Osa out there with a shield up.
Okay.
Using the Kali to destroy the Goyo to stop the bandit trick. I like that play a lot. Ying coming in to throw some smokes out, cause some confusion. They might try and walk in on this. Here comes Ying. Ying gets killed by Kiwi with the shotgun.
Ugrave does get taken down by Leech.
Kiwi comes to retake his position.
I do like this angle from Kiwi.
Kiwi staying patient.
Yeah, this angle definitely allows for them to have some push onto site, while still being a bit safer of an angle against that Kali.
Now, they have a glass or anything. We still do have a warden. If you're warden, you need to get over there and help them with that smoke.
Oh, Kiwi is in a weird predicament, facing down two. One's planting, and the Kali.
Defenders have eyes on the defuse. Attackers need to protect
Now,
them.
getting shot from 3 angles right now.
K-Bomb does find Raven. 4v2.
This is a good flank. You have to execute off of it. They do have man advantage, but that bomb is down. K-Bomb ready to get active.
Panther does find Kiwi.
Defender
Kiwi does find Serpent. Oh, K-Bomb finds
Bomb
Panther.
diffuser disabled by defenders.
Diffuser gets diffused by Infecto Man.
Defenders win.
It looks like the patience on that flank did work out, able to cover your guy on that defuse there on that last kill.
Absolutely. Also breaking that barricade slowly, which it looked like it wasn't the intention, but hey, it caused a distraction and caused him to freak out a little bit. And you know what? He wins the gunfight, so If it works, it works. I want to talk about Leech on the Kali. I've never seen anyone use Kali this aggressive in a competitive style. And I have to say, I kind of love it.
Yes, absolutely. I am someone who always just loves a good sniper player on any
Locate and
game,
defuse bombs.
whether it be off in Valorant, CS, or even like the Widow players in Overwatch. It's always just fun to watch for me.
Oh yeah, going 7-2. Mainly playing Kali.
Located by
Gotta give
attackers.
credit where credit is due.
Very, very excited to see what more we have in store.
And it looks like we do have a mute this round to kind of help against that Dokumi calls, kind of getting yourself in a pocket there.
Absolutely. In such a close quarters and tight site like this, I love the mute play.
10 seconds
Well,
to go.
the OSA is switching to gridlock, and then the gridlock
5 seconds to
is
insertion.
switching. Indeed. And I believe that's what
Attackers
Sen
heading out to defuse a bomb.
Bringing out the Sens.
Deploying welcome mat.
and the Capital too.
Going for another I can't see you, you can't see me type play. And that can win you games.
Well, there's definitely a theme going on with the R6. You know, I believe the last game before playoffs, that team loved to run outside. You know, last week, what was it? It was a very, like, aggressive, heavy team. So, you know, there's definitely some patterns that the R6 community likes to see.
Everyone gets the drone muted. Ugrave knows that there's gonna be someone over there, off that drone. Keeping infect on them, flank from up top. Looks like they might try and ignore this. The attackers, that is.
Raven does take down K-Bomb. Unfortunate indeed.
Serpent getting flashbacks from the last round. They hopped in on him from that window. Says, I'm gonna move out of this guy's way.
Now they are down one here. How do you think that should like go into their playstyle? Do you think they still hold strong with what they were doing there, or do you think it's time to switch it up once you lose one?
If you are down man, you just have to play more smarter and try and pick out ones. And just get that pick, just like that. Down 2-4.
And that was diffuser as well. So having that angle on diffuser would be really good for them.
Unfortunate. Crimson does
Attackers
take down
recovered the
Kiwi.
diffuser.
2-4 with Infecto Man. Let's see what he can do.
Infect the
Finds
man.
Bravo.
19 health
Attackers
left.
are activating the diffuser.
In a situation like this, again, you just gotta try and pick out ones and catch them off guard. 19 health is not an ideal situation for something like this. Plant down and man down.
Unfortunate indeed.
Now, something we saw that round that I don't frequently remember is a thing, if I'm going to be honest with you, but we did see the defender shooting up on that camera at the top there, that it does remind you that Dokumi does have the ability to hack defender cams, but I never see it come up too often in my own games. That makes me kind of forget about it in this level of play, that is absolutely something you have to watch out.
Well, take a look at the scoreboard. Infecto Man with 3 and 4, K-Bomb 5 and 5, Ugrave 5 and 6, Kiwi is at 4 and 5, and Surfing's at 1 and 6. It is round 7. Hopefully, we can pull up. And is that what I think it is? Well, I'm now paying attention. Max, we see a damage.
That we do.
I am biased now.
Our big
Alright.
man we've been talking about.
We have been talking about this. Well, for UPG, we do see a bandit, a warden, Jaeger, I believe, right? Is that a...
Attackers have discovered the location
Looking
of the
already.
bomb.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, the demos was distracting me.
Rook is an interesting play, especially with a level of siege like this. Why bring Rook when you can bring someone with utility or just better gadgets to help the team?
10 seconds
Now that
remaining.
is what we were mentioning with Doc. I believe that was a couple weeks ago. Actually.
5 seconds
That
left.
it is interesting to see in these higher levels of play when they do bring that Doc out, because ideally you're expecting most gunfights to end with just that one shot.
Correct. There are cases though you get away with a gunfight with like little help. You're like, hey man, let me get a stim, and then you have that doc to help you out.
Attackers
It's
have
kind
dropped
of
the
a
bomb.
gamble, it feels like, of whether or not you think that util will be more important than something else you can bring.
Absolutely.
Well, so this Deimos, I guess Serpent is a frequent returner for the stream. They know I love Deimos, so and unfortunately, Serpent goes down.
There goes Deimos. Looks like he got misdroned, or he got droned, just was not ready for the aggression.
Now you are witnessing one of the curses of being a caster here. The moment you start talking about stuff, you'll be proved a liar almost instantly. Just the excitement over that Deimos, just to watch them draw. It is so funny when timings like that happen.
Unfortunate for Serpent.
While we're waiting here, what do you have to say just on the topic of Deimos? Is Cole's love of this character warranted, or is it a character that you don't really see much of?
Absolutely, it's warranted. It's like I was talking about earlier. A good Deimos can change the tide of the game instantly, but a bad Deimos, well, it doesn't have much effect. We see it a lot in the Pro League as well, with Deimos being played by the strongest players. Running for an execute. Gotta watch out for C4s. And Aruni just pushing that.
Wow, a knife fight indeed.
The future gets down.
You agree? Judge, take down Kiwi. Funny.
It's just
Funny.
an all-around interesting round we're watching here. As Crimson finds K-Bomb's back there.
In a situation like that, there's not much you can really expect. Like, you don't expect someone to just run at you and jump out and try and punch you in the face, especially in a game like Siege.
Yeah.
So I commend him for trying to just knife him back, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, as you should, there is an honor rule there that you see the knife attempt, you just have to go for that knife fight. Always.
Absolutely.
Well, Serpent unfortunately has to get off Deimos. I am deeply, deeply sad. K-Bomb, we talk so much, please. K-Bomb. Yes! I wheeled it into fruition.
I like this. With Deimos, you gotta try and find your ones and not get destroyed by the team play.
Attackers
Yeah,
have
and
locate
that,
and defuse bomb.
That ramp pick is always interesting to see because it gets to that like aggressive style of play, getting on those floors above them and just breaking the entire ceiling down on them. It's always a good pick, I believe, on those lower level bomb sites.
It creates this level of pressure when you're on the defense side, or you just don't know where you're gonna get shot from. It could be from up top, it could be from below you, for all you know, or it could be right in front of you. With that pressure open, it just creates a whole new level to your defense. You have to try and fish that guy out instantly.
Well, we do see Nomad, and Nomad was a very popular pick in the upcoming weeks.
5 seconds remaining.
Nomad's a great operator for flank watch, or if you're upstairs with
Attackers
the
locate
ram,
and defuse the
put some
bomb.
Nomads on those doors. Make sure no one can come up and just kill you or punish you for opening up that floor.
Well, overall, K-Bomb and Serpent has maybe a happy lad.
That's what we like to see.
We do indeed.
Throwing frag.
Cooking up a grenade.
Little not a disappointment. It's all right. It happens to the best of us.
Absolutely.
Well,
What an angle there. From the
I'm just left speechless. Of course, they had to take down Deimos first. You
Gotta
know,
throw a drone out.
we're gonna see Zara do a heart a breach right there.
But we are seeing UPG breaking Cole's heart here, taking down the Damos first, both rounds. And I'll admit, I'm a big Cowboy fan, so the character that pulls out a revolver does also have my heart.
Surfing does go down.
Pretty active.
Kiwi, or no, Infectum finds Leech, getting revenge on Dick. Greg does find Panther.
3v3 scenario. If I'm Infectoman and Kiwi, we need to set up these nomads and get ready to just take Vert.
Health does look like it is in the favor of UPG here, so EKU's gonna have to try to play safer, get their one, and then they can play some more aggressive.
Absolutely, you gotta find where they're sitting.
This ram is very useful, making a lot of noise as well.
Bomb has been
Absolutely.
located.
If you're upstairs, you have to watch out for C4s. Just like that. You also need to cause a distraction. Maybe get your Zero to go down there and pick off some kills sneak around.
Kiwi does find Ember.
Just what an excellent pick that is there. It might be different for these Siege players, but I've talked about it before. In most games, aiming on that like vertical plane is always so much harder than when they're on the same floor as you.
Oh, it absolutely is, especially when looking up.
Because I've had my fair moments of any game where
Kiwi gets another kill, my goat.
I'm just trying to take those like angles from that vertical play, and it's
Attackers
just not
bomb
working.
diffuser has been dropped.
Absolutely.
15 seconds remaining.
Planter does get downed. Gotta find this
10
man.
seconds to go.
I got you.
Attackers have recovered their defuse.
Goes for the revive. Plant is down. Gotta watch from above.
Operators, you have run out of time.
Unfortunate. Well, that tells us, it's just a flip the coin. Anything can happen in a split second.
Absolutely.
It is match point for this. Damn. Well, for EKU side, we do see a Grim, a Nomad, a Zero.
Look, Serpent's not picked yet. We may see that Deimos yet.
Thinking he's gonna go blitz. Maybe.
Maybe.
Ash. Therma.
So while we're loading in here, we want
Attackers
to talk
will
on
locate
just
and
the
defuse as many bombs as they
playstyle
can.
of Ash.
Bomb
Ash has
located
always
by
been in
attackers.
my head the equivalent of that, like, you go in, you get your info, you get your intel, you try to get a pick with you, and you kind of just hope. But that could just be that the lower level mentality. So you see a lot of these slower teams playing that Ash. So how does that really relate into this level of gameplay?
Yeah, whenever you're playing ranked, you pick Ash and you just rush in there, try and get as many kills, get a nice clip. But with a scene like this, you want to use your Ash charges strategically to destroy some
10 seconds left
intel
before
or
insertion.
get Vert from under, like destroy the floorboards and
5
shoot
seconds
above.
remaining.
Void.
Switches off to the
Attackers
Dokkan. I do like this play with the Boss G, the one-tap machine. And we do see a blitz from Serp.
So you were right, just a bit like,
And we do see a clash. We do see a clash.
Dokkan calls Cole's phone.
How did you know? Me and Doug are tied like that.
I like this play, going from a top down. Gotta roam clear though if you're gonna execute off this. Recommend on the drone, trying to find those people. Find some people, let this team know, hey, we got eyes. If you're UPG, you want to play tucked on this. See if they can't fish you out.
Serpent with Leech.
just what like an amazing example there of some good trigger discipline. Seeing them cross on that first one, waiting for them to peek that second window before you try to just take that moment's reaction shot you had on the first one.
Absolutely. A little bit of hesitation. You gotta make an execute.
Then 30 on clock. K-Bomb does go down. The same with Kiwi as well.
And they're playing tuck on that, and he stays patient and gets paid off with 2 kills off of that. Almost the third, but then gets dropped.
And that once again goes off of what I was mentioning with that like trigger discipline. In games like this, these tag shooters, it is so important to make sure you know exactly when your best moment to act is. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes you'll wait too long, but good rule of thumb is wait until you get that second person at least. It's usually ideal.
And for the attackers, it all just comes down to droning. Trying to get that intel. I'm trying to distract them. Get them to rotate over into Hugo Ray's hands.
August deployed. Cam ready.
It's like Hugo Ray trying to force this guy to cross over.
Jab planted.
30 seconds left on the clock. 3v3.
Can't play tuck. Gotta make an execute right now.
So for this planted.
Let's go for that. Hugo Ray up top to get the kill.
15 seconds remaining.
Plant doesn't go down.
Attackers activating diffuser. Attackers need to protect the diffuser. Position compromised.
2. Hugo Ray gets 1. And the C4 takes out Hugo Ray.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate indeed.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Defender mission successful.
Now, while we're waiting on that, while we're waiting on this next round to start, what do you think we could possibly do better on this coming round to possibly work on that? Maybe you can see a win on the second round.
You know how they play now. You know that they're going to be aggressive. They're going to get aggressive, and whenever they do, you have to punish them for it. Make them distracted, like distract them from the main goal, and you just gotta pick your ones and get them out of there. Power those players who are holding those positions and make sure they can't punish you for just walking into a room.
Yes, absolutely. I think finding that, as you said, finding those people, especially the ones that are like those heavy hitters, those people getting that top frag positioning, you just want to find those people, and even if it's risking a trade there, usually those people are the ones that you want to try to hunt down and get that one before you kind of. We saw it there with the Kole. It was actually, like we were talking about, just crazy play there in that first round. But just that it was a triple, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Just crazy work.
Well, unfortunately, Demos did have to go down. I am so upset because of it. However, maybe next game we could see a little bit of more commitment to Demos. I think K-Bomb would do me proud.
Hint.
Overall, though, EKU played that as best we could. It's unfortunate the situation we were in. That Kole, as y'all said, first couple of rounds was a problem. I'm expecting a ban. I'm expecting a Kole ban. I am so waiting for it.
See, I think EKU, they're just gonna let that fly, and they're just gonna stick to what they know, and now they know how they're gonna play. And so they're going to know that, hey, this guy, he's going to swing you, and he will not hesitate. So I think they're just going to let that fly and just try and challenge him. I think EKU definitely, they played that well. It just all came down to simple mistakes and just a little miscommunication for sure. But just don't let that get to your mental and just get ready to win this next game and then the next 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Mental game, and especially tag shooters, is so important. If you start getting in your head that you're going to lose, you're going to lose.
Exactly.
And it's so important to keep that that winner's mindset. That's a lot of problems we had on our team this semester, is we would have kind of like, we'd get down and outs about just, as someone in chat mentioned, going the opposite of undefeated this semester, that once it started snowballing down, there was not a lot of morale left. So it just comes down to that, just keeping that mental game ready ready to go in, ready to get your kills.
Absolutely. And I know those boys on white, they have some passion for this game. So I'm sure the comms aren't very stream appropriate right now, but I think they'll come back from it.
Yes, and okay. Well, as we wait, I'm expecting some more Fenrir. We did see Fenrir 1 or 2 rounds, I believe, maybe just one. And Bravo really overshadowed my bad. That Fenrir, hacking those little, I call them smoke detectors.
Right.
Because that's what they are,
Absolutely. Bravo just such a strong pick for any kind of utility. You just got to make sure your drone does not get spotted. EKU had a little struggle with that, but I think next round they have these mental notes. They know what to do for the next game. They know that, hey, they're going to bring Bravo. There's 2 of those players. They love to be aggressive. They love to hold angles. So it all just comes down to drone work and just communication with your team.
Absolutely.
Well, we are going to take a short intermission. We'll be right back. Sorry about that. We are back, and it looks like we are just about to get into the banning.
Right, round 2. Let's see if you go better than 1 and 4 this time.
So I think we're definitely going to see from UPG, maybe the Thermite or the Thatcher again. Trying to get rid of that Thatcher, forcing that Kali play. They love their Kali. EKU, gonna stick to their guns, gonna stick with that Montaigne ban.
But
The Buck ban.
we are on Skyscraper, so that's pretty normal.
That is a good ban, especially for that vertical play, especially with a map like Skyscraper. Decently destructive map. Expecting maybe a Mira or a Fenrir ban, potentially. They are starting on attack, so they want to make this strategic. How was Malusi?
Interesting.
Malusi is one of those characters that, you walk into a Malusi trap, the whole map knows where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Could potentially be some target bans from past VOD reviews. And out goes the Kate again. UPG sticking to their guns, knowing their bans. They don't like Thatcher and they don't like Kate.
Yeah.
Pretty, but that just means Demos is still in play. I might be a sucker for Demos.
See if EKU can bring it out.
We do see a Nomad, a Grim, a Blitz, a Capital. You or Grave have yet to pick.
Gonna be a 0.
Probably. We do, like you call it, we do see a Legion, a Bandit, a Capcan, a Frost, and an Ella.
Lots and lots and lots of trap operators. Interesting choices, I think.
Indeed, I would say Skyscraper is probably one of those things.
think bringing this much, this many traps is just might be a bit excessive. Why not bring some more denial like a mute or a character like
Attackers have located the
Warden
bomb.
to negate any potential smokes or anything like that. And Serpent gonna switch to Montaigne, playing off of that no ban. And I do like to see it. Montaigne's such a powerful character.
No.
5 seconds
Back
left.
when I was playing strong, there was this really funny strat. I let him Legion.
Attackers are
You know what I'm
heading out
talking
to the
about?
bomb.
I don't think I
You
did.
used to be able to line it up perfectly, where you put an Ella trap above the door and stack Legion traps on top of it.
Actually, yeah, I never.
Now, I wonder if that's something that is still able to be done in game or not.
Well, let's see if maybe UPG will pull that strat out.
Yeah, let me put a message to their team, tell them to try it.
Go ahead and type in all chat over there.
Oh yeah.
Looking for his entry point. Ugrave already getting up towards site, trying to find some intel. Walks into some Kapkan traps, but tanks it with that shield. Shots go out. Kiwi knows at the calm spot. Missed the C4. Playing on this upside down rappel is such a challenge, but Kiwi just makes it look easy.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if it was Kiwi last week we saw, but we watched somebody get 2 or 3 from that same spot upside down. It was just very, very impressive.
And K-Bomb does take down Leech. Ugrave does take down Raven.
5v3 scenario. Gotta advance off this.
Blowing talent shield.
Checking the flanks, making sure no one can sneak up on them.
K-Bomb does get taken down.
Going for a turtle plant. Putting your shield on your back so you can't get shot.
Attackers are active.
And
Infector Man does get taken down by Panther. Unfortunate Ugrave looked away last second.
Kiwi, playing patient, knows they gotta find this diffuser. Finds Bandit, kills Bandit. 2v2 scenario. 1v2 scenario, jumps into sight. 1v2 with a Montaigne. Serpent knows that this is his round to win. He just plays it correctly. Takes 7 seconds to defuse. Not enough time to defuse. This round is going to go to EKU.
And we do understand why now Monte is banned. Exactly for this reason.
For a reason.
Very, very powerful character. And Serpent playing that really, really well. Just playing patient. He knows they have to get to that diffuser, and he's going to guard that with his life.
Well, I said before we started streaming that if I see a Tachanka, I might just flip out of my chair. And I did Tachanka.
Trying to get rid of that Montaigne. They're going to do whatever they can to get that Montaigne shield down and take him out.
Attackers need to locate and
Being
defuse
able
as
to
many
just-
bombs as they can.
Put fire under them.
Thornplay. Interesting character pick.
Activating camera.
I do believe typically with the Monty, the #1 priority is trying to find them.
Using shield.
Absolutely. And just making sure that your back is not turned to them. Being the front for your team. Getting that intel.
Ten seconds to insertion.
Well, EKU probably needs to take down the Tachanka. You know, we do see Serpent switch back to Monte.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb.
You know, we have seen a lot of Grim plays recently. You know, I didn't think Grim was that popular.
Grim is an excellent operator for executes. If you're trying to hold down a site and you have plant down, you start grimming out all your flank watches, all of your walk-ups, all your doorways. So if they walk in, your team knows where to shoot and who to kill.
Reload!
Captain with the run out takes out Capitile. Luckily, the shield is still up. This is vital for their execute. No more smokes and flames though for that window rappel.
And I do see a cap can trap right there.
You brave. Trying to get more intel.
Kind of feels like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place here with that cap can trap and the person shooting them.
Shotgun knows his fire. It's gonna negate them. What a lob to take out Montaigne from bottom black stairs. Tom Brady is what they call him. The run out. It's not gonna work because of the Nomads. Beautiful play by Infecto Man. Replacing. I like this play because they're gonna think there's nothing else on there now, and someone's gonna get greedy and go for it again. And it's not gonna work.
Possibly. That is kind of mind games you do like to see in games like Siege.
Absolutely.
3v3 situation here. We do have the slight health advantage.
Gotta push up and make a move. Finds the thorn trap. Tanks it. Tanks the fire. That is just an unfortunate line of traps to be stuck in. Okay, I'm in a power spot. Cutting off his flank. He knows he's the key to getting Infecto Man into the building. Here comes the drone.
And as you were mentioning, kind of with that Nomad, I'm expecting there not be anything left on that area. Even though we did see someone drop from entering that door, it is good to know that they kind of tanked so much of that util for their team to have mostly just the people now to worry about as opposed to the util. There's still that barbed wire, but that's not too much of a risk.
Absolutely. It's 2v2 scenario. You gotta find this Echo. If Echo finds you, sorry, Thorn finds you, gotta find this Echo so you can get this plant down.
15 seconds remaining.
All comes down to this 1v2. Infecto Man.
10 seconds remaining.
Way to play patient. 1v1 situation. Gotta replace diffuser. Cannot get to it in time.
Operator out of time.
Unfortunate there.
Yeah, not much you can do there. They are spread out, covering those, holding those crossfires and those angles. But I will say, I flinched so hard when they ran through that door. I was just expecting the cap can traps.
Absolutely. I was expecting one to blow up too. You go, Ray. Bringing out the Cali. Give them a taste of their own medicine.
That's exactly what I like to call it. You know.
Yeah, seeing that great Cali play last round,
By attackers.
we're gonna be hoping to be able to kind of work back and try and do it ourselves this time.
Activate the camera.
Bomb located by attackers.
Razor wire deployed in my position.
With the Valkyrie, trying to get more intel. And again, with the Echo play, just gonna hold out and negate that diffuse.
10 seconds left before insertion.
CD mounted. Let them come. Ambush set.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading
Wow.
in to defuse a bomb.
EKU likes to give UPG a taste of their own medicine. Like you said, we do see a Bravo.
Again, pacing their own medicine. Gonna try and find all those traps and those Echo drones. Most importantly, definitely those Echo drones.
We do see a Valkyrie. Now, Valkyrie on the skyscraper, you know. I'm also a Valkyrie player. I tend to throw my cameras in the most absurd spots known to man.
Absolutely. Goes for a round, gets punished for it. By Serpent. Way to have your gun up on that. Does get the down.
Infecto Man does come back up as well.
We are seeing that opponent outdoors popping up quite often on this one.
Trying to get aggressive. Serpent takes out another one. K-Bomb finds Valkyrie and takes him out. Wow. The Claymore. What a beautiful Claymore by K-Bomb.
Yeah, and just using that drone to get a different POV of your own kill is hilarious.
Absolutely.
I would be clipping that.
Thank you to K-Bomb for giving us that angle. We're trying to find one of those players. 2v5 situation. Make that a 1v5 situation. There is an echo though, so he can negate this plan. But can he negate it for a whole minute and 13 seconds?
Well, Crimson does find Surfin.
Answer is no to that plan.
And now it looks like we are right back into the situation they put us in on map 1 with that plant already being down and having the diffuser there just to be able to guard it with that Kali.
Gets aggressive and it pays. But now everyone's attention is focused onto you. Can you make this play in 12 seconds? So we
And
know.
Infected Man does get the winning kill.
Way to hold that diffuser and hold that sight down. I will give credit to that run out. Almost worked. Very close.
Took kind of a gamble there of revealing your position to get your one, but in a situation like that, you gotta find at least a couple people before you have a chance.
Absolutely. Trying to throw us off guard, but we're ready for it. We got our guns up.
Well, we do see a Jaeger and a Visual. And a Rook, a Bandit, and Castle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and slow down EKU.
Locate and defuse as many
And a
bombs
Boss
as they
G
can.
on Vigil. Ready to take someone out.
Now for EKU lineup, we do see a Zera, an Ash, a Blitz, a Grim, and a Nomad.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Now, since we have this blitz in play, we were talking at the start about those big patches they're talking about with that big shield nerf. So, what are your thoughts on that, and how is it going to affect the future of the metas in this game?
I still think shields are going to get played a lot, especially in a game like Siege where one tap kills you to the
5
head.
seconds to insertion.
Having something in front of you to cover that and to be able to run at somebody with that is so powerful. So I think it's going to change. It might change the pick rate down a little bit, and we might find some more counters to shields, but overall, I still think that shields are going to get picked.
Speaking of patch notes, I believe one operator did get reworked. And that is Blackbeard. So I'm intrigued to see if anybody would play Blackbeard this time around.
Now, I think from what we see, it could be one of the strongest attackers to be in the game. Being able to just run through walls and have an assault rifle behind the shield is just absurd.
It's almost as good as Monte.
Almost as good. With the bandit trick, it works.
Now, when are these patches going to go live?
He's going to start next season, which starts in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay, so I do believe that for both teams, next week is the finals. So it looks like we're not going to be able to see those changes this season, but we'll have that to look forward to next semester.
Absolutely.
Which will also kind of give it time to have the metas settle in and stuff, so it won't be weird and new. The teams will be going into the tournaments ready for it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Absolutely. Castle finds Kiwi. Still trying to open up this wall, having some troubles with this bandit. Gotta go under and take out this bandit. And no more thermite charges.
Infected Man does get taken down by Lex. It's a 5v3 situation here. Not in favor of EKU. Surfing does find Panther.
Swapping mags.
That's just what you gotta do with this team. You gotta punish them for trying to run out and trying to chow you.
Attackers.
Surfing does find Leech.
Suddenly
looking for the third.
down to a 3v3.
K-Bomb does find Lex.
2v3 situation. If you're UPG, you gotta try and play off each other and power.
Ran dry last mag.
And that was the last Grim shot, too.
Taken out by the Jaeger.
Your,
2v2.
your grip does, unfortunately, get taken down.
15 seconds left. 10
Gotta
seconds
play off
to
each
go.
other. Gotta make a move here.
Attackers bomb next drop.
Certainly does get taken down by Raven.
And without much time left to
You're
take
out of
that
time.
push, the defenders are just going to kind of back out and time that out.
UPG playing patient, playing smart. They know that they gotta force a push. And they benefited off of it.
And this, what we've been seeing this round, seems to be a great example of what you were talking about earlier, of just needing to have that confidence to get over that first push into the building is very, very hard to deal with sometimes.
Absolutely. And I gotta give credit to EKU for taking 2 rounds so far. This is a very defender-sided map.
And the Tachanka is back once again. It's because we don't want to deal with shields.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Probably expecting that
bomb
Montaigne, and Serpent switching to Montaigne.
Of course.
Gotta find a way to counter that Thorn, that Legion, the Capcan, and the Tachanka, and power your shield into sight.
You know, if I ever do play the Lotto Max, I will probably call you since you are a miracle worker.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We do see the Grim switch off into Ace and Keeley switching off Ash to Bravo.
Cole, you might like this, but if
10
I'm
seconds left
EKU,
before insertion.
I'm switching out the Zero for a Deimos and finding that Tachanka.
Well,
Stay clear.
you have got my attention, Max.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a
Gotta
bomb.
try and find that Tachanka. He's gonna be the main thing that counters that Montaigne. And yet it can still be done with some proper drone work.
And what I like to see, it's been a while since I've played this game, daily amounts, but this team comp right here on defense is just nostalgic. Kind of except for that Thorn in there, which did come out decently in the middle of my time playing, but the Chonka, the Bandit, the Capcan, and that Legion are just such old picks right there.
Absolutely. Still very strong characters, all of them. Tachanka, not so much, but very situational operator.
Back in the day, having that turret with a deployable shield right in front of it.
Absolutely. So much fun. Montaigne trying to push up and flush them out of terrace.
We are going to slowly push in here. Not a lot of fights happening.
Checking for traps, it looks like. Still a minute 40 left. Just try and make your way to sight. What a kill by K-Bomb. Playing off the Montaigne to knock down Panther.
And kills go around all over the place. Kiwi does find Raven.
I believe he finds legs as well.
I believe so as well. 5v2 situation.
Still have that Tachanka up. Gotta be careful with the shield. Tachanka forcing them to find a new route. But we're EKU. We don't care. We're gonna put it in your face. As you see there.
Serpent does find Leech.
Gotta put that plant down.
We know what the last one is.
It does put us in that 1v5, but will we be able to pull out the flawless this week? We had a couple instances where we almost got it last week, and here it is. Being able to finally get that flawless. We lost one on that 1v5 every time, but for now.
Such a great attack from EKU. Montaigne saying, hey, there's someone right in front of me. We gotta capitalize off this. And K-Bomb, with the angle, takes him out. And again, gotta give credit where credit is due. Tachanka did have the right idea to cut off that route.
But as you said, EKU just said, nah, we're just gonna keep going, and it worked out for them.
Well, we do see a smoke
Defused by attackers.
instead of a cap can.
I do like this play. Smoke is probably one of the best operators to counter shields, especially a Montaigne who's anchoring in your sight. Gotta force him to move or put his shield down.
Activate the camera.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Maestro pick as well. Interesting pick for this site. Possibly to get more intel.
100%. You know, they have
Activating
three
camera.
10 seconds
defender
to insertion.
camera workers there, and then Rook.
5 seconds to insertion.
We are switching from the 0 to a
Attackers are
Capital
heading out to defuse a bomb.
and a Bravo.
Probably gonna be great for taking out those Maestros. As well as those Valkyries and those Echo drones.
Sequential breaching activated.
Tapped out for the execute.
Initiating havoc.
Looks like we might have been breaching that wall upstairs. It's a bit of a distraction, make some noise.
Opening up what's called phantom pressure. Just to scare the enemies a little bit.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Lex finds the Montaigne. That's a pivotal part of the attack. Down with 2 minutes still on the clock.
Reload!
Hugo Rape wall bangs
Okay.
off mini bar.
Attackers recovered the
He knows and he's chowing.
K-Bomb does find Panther.
Effective man with the pick off throne.
4v2 situation.
You had me in that situation. I hit that shot at the wall. I am popping off so much.
Flying off those Maestros cam. Having the dead teammates give comms. Let this Maestro know when to swing.
Drone active.
Throws a drone out. Tries to find his man. Finds him. Will he capitalize off of it? Not this time, but Infecto Man does.
It looks like we have Crimson versus 4 players with 51 health.
3 players.
So takes him down. Gotta put that plant down. Cause some commotion, make him panic.
attackers activating the diffuser.
Hits the air jab. They know where he is now.
Defenders have located
They're
the
watching this diffuser. They're not letting this diffuser up.
Crimson at 51 health left. Going to have to take down Grave, Kiwi, and Infecto Man. And Infecto Man cleans up the round.
Again, great patience from EKU. Getting aggressive, but not too aggressive. Even without the Montaigne, they say, hey, we don't need it.
Well, we did switch as well, and they just love glass.
Yeah, we do see Leech, once again, taste your own medicine, pulling the Monty here.
We see a Gridlock, an Osa, and a Sophie.
I like the Zofia
attackers
play.
to locate and defuse bomb.
Now, for EKU side, we do see Ward. Pretty expected.
Gonna be a great counter for that glass.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And the Gridlock is actually switching to Lion.
No, you know what that means.
Yes, yes. And we do have a castle. We do, I believe that's
Attackers have
a
located a bomb.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, Mai and a Tubero.
Activate jammer.
Love the two-brow play. Two-brow and Castle just trying to slow down their
10
attacks.
seconds to go.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That is
5 seconds.
that is an operator that's been added since I've played a lot. Is that the one that has like the ice ability on the walls?
Attackers
Yeah.
are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Very unique ability. Really cool to watch.
Very, very useful, especially in situations where you're bunkered down in a reinforced site and you're just trying to slow them down as much as you can.
Now, Infectaman loves to play this deployable shielding. You know, seeing through the gaps at this walkway. Lion skin did come out.
Here's the shield. He knows what's coming for him.
Did see a lot of this last week. This exact shield.
Serpent meeting up with the Montaigne, which he played. And Serpent knows someone's gonna be playing behind that Montaigne. This is when you call a teammate over to help you.
Looks like Ugrave is coming over. K-Bomb does find Raven. Weather Printer finds... Panther finds Kiwi. Lex does find Ugrave.
There's that glass in play. You just hear the pop, 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 pop from upstairs.
K-Bomb sneaking up black stairs. Gonna try and find a pick to help Infecto Man. Serpent playing patient.
Looks like Infectaman is actually a little stuck right now.
Finds Lex.
Oh my god.
In a situation like this, you gotta ignore that Montaigne and just power that player who's on you. Unless, of course, Montaigne pushes you like this.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Infectaman does take down Leech.
From the top ropes, jumps over, and they have diffuser now.
Yeah, EKU with that play suddenly making a decent situation a good one.
Absolutely, just playing off that diffuser. 40 seconds left. Plenty of time to find them.
EKU is sitting at the numbers advantage, however, we do have K-Bomb on 20 health.
If you're UPG right now, you're searching for anyone you can find to make the score even. Being
Infectaman
patient.
15 seconds remaining.
finds Panther.
The
10
patience
seconds
pays
remaining.
off.
What a great round by EKU there.
It definitely felt like a round where at every moment EKU made a good decision.
Absolutely.
When to reposition, when to rotate towards each other. Just played that very, very well.
EKU taking it to a 5-2 split.
And much like Kole and his Deimos, this one's got me perked up in my seat over here because I am a huge Maverick fan. Maverick has been my guy since day one. I was devastated when they made that blowtorch the loudest thing on Earth. It goes from like, oh, this character that can silently watch you from a tiny hole in the wall to announcing his presence and then just getting sprayed down. So,
As you say that, we see
No.
Maverick get replaced with Dokkaebi and Leech back on his tally. Gonna see if he can find his groove again.
The line is switching to Grim. Dakota, looks like we're both disappointed tonight.
yeah, neither of us are getting to see play out of the game.
Now we do see a mirror.
Attackers
And I love Mirror on
location of a bomb.
Skyscraper, actually. You know, Mirror's one of those operators that, you know, you love to have them and you hate to see them.
Absolutely, for sure. You know, Mira, a great operator to ban on almost every map. You know, that's my auto ban for ranked because it's just such a powerful operator.
Absolutely. There's that always different strats too with Mira coming out at any given time. Having it be on a breakable wall and standing beside the destructible wall, or or barricaded wall there, reinforced. There it is.
Absolutely.
Took me 3 tries. But or having it on the reinforced wall, the breakable one beside it, or anything. You just see so many different kinds of plays, different adaptable styles with that character that it is so fun.
One of my favorite moments of a Mira player is holding out the Mira in a corner. You know, that is something very funny to see. And we do see Bandit coming down.
With the bandit trick, he's gonna get the last one. Just barely. Can throw C4 through that hole though. As well as some Grims from the enemy team.
Kiwi does get taken down by Crimson.
Great way to push him into that corner and force him to get picked off. Excellent play by UPG. Someone's knocking on K-Bomb's door. He's gonna rotate out of that.
Hope they have the pizza delivery.
This ace gonna try and capitalize off this breach. Serpent finds Panther.
4v4 situation, minute 15 on the clock. We do have a Dokkaebi here.
Calls go out.
Hopefully not my phone again.
Serpent sitting on a mute jammer, however. Will they find him? I like this position from Serpent. Powerful spot to sit on those stairs. Close with the shotgun as well. K-Bomb. Maybe a little paranoid. But he knows. He's got the game sense. Team captain, after all. If he knows he's going to be there. 2 swings and a miss. It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Absolutely.
That's... Shots going around all around. You know, Surfing does find Crimson. Surfing also finds Raven as well.
They're inside. They're going to capitalize off this.
K-Bomb does get taken down though.
K-Bomb gets power.
Surfing gets taken down. 1v2 situation.
Play patient.
5 seconds.
Free Fire gets the kill.
Oh my!
Play.
What a clutch by Infecto Man. Wow.
Well, Infecto Man, you are one of my favorite players now. Anyway,
As my buddy Kiwi would say, who you chowing? Who are you chowing?
we do see a smoke and a zombie, a castle, a bandit. I'm excited now. And a Tubero. And we're back on the glass.
I do want to point out something that UPG did the last round, which I've been talking about a lot. When you're down a man, you have to power out one of those other players to get it even. And they did that. They powered K-Bomb off that position and turned into a 2v2.
We do see Serpent with 11 and 5. Infecto Man 11 and 2.
Wow.
What a game.
What a game indeed. K-Bomb sitting at 8 and 4.
Discover the location of the bomb.
Kiwi's at 4 and 6. New Graves 2 and 5. We do see the Lion switch and a Blitz as well. The Ram, Dokkaebi, and a
10 seconds
Fuse.
to insertion.
What we're not seeing is a Maverick switch, which is devastating.
And a Jackal.
Trying to find those roamers and take them out. Especially with the second floor site, they're going to try and roam clear so they can do this top floor execute with the Fuse and the Ram. And Blitz should be following this Jackal to help him find those people and take them out. Awkward silence phase. Gotta love it. Calm before the storm.
We do indeed. It is match point. So if EKU can take this, we move on to a map number 3.
Let's see if Infecto Man and Serpent can be the heroes again. My bet's on yes.
There we call a K-Bomb ace right now.
The duties are in place.
Let's see, big team captain. He knows they have to challenge him here. Flash is coming out. Smoke negates the hop in. Very smart play.
Kiwi does find Leech.
Places another smoke. Prevents the hop in. Making some noise. Creating some vert at the same time.
Another smoke comes out.
What an angle from Kiwi. Holy. Swings and kills him.
And Surfing does go down by Lex.
User about to go down. Gotta play this hatch. Drops the hatch. Got a shotgun in your hands though. K-bomb's down. Infectoman 1v3. Will he do it again? Takes out Panther. Gotta find those two.
Defenders have located the diffuser.
Have minimal time to stall with 24 seconds. 7 seconds to defuse. Throws a C4. Bliss on 2 HP. Oh. Wow.
Unfortunate there, Infectoman.
So close. Me personally, if I see Blitz sprinting at me like that, I'm screaming and peeing my pants.
Absolutely.
If we can get a wellness check on Infectoman, that'd be nice.
I would assume so, you know.
And Infectoman not gonna let that happen again. Goes Warden. Says, forget your Blitz.
Well, overall, EKU can spare a few rounds, you know. We do see a Valkyrie, a Tubero, Warden, as you said.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Mute again. And a Castle.
Again, Castle just trying to slow them down. Same with that tuber out.
We do see a Jackal, a Ram, Galley, a Blitz, and a Capitan.
Leech, seeing if he can't have the same luck as he did last game. With that Cali. Deadly with that sniper.
Now back to discussing those
10 seconds
patch notes
left.
about shields. This is just something I found interesting in the notes to talk
5 seconds
about.
to go.
Was they specified that the reason they're nerfing these shield characters
Attackers are
is
moving
because
out,
they were
locate a bomb and
quote
defuse it.
played more aggressively than we intended. So the question that I saw brought up a lot is, how defensively do you expect a character named Blitz to be playing?
Exactly. And, you know, we see this pattern with Ubisoft where they just kind of think, or they don't think, and they just come up with an idea and just put it in without thinking twice. And, you know, it's been happening for years. That's just how it is. But you know what? They always do end up fixing it and then breaking something else. And then the cycle repeats. But you know what? That's just part of the game. And with shields being how they are in this game, there's not much you can do to make them balanced.
And we absolutely did just witness a round where that shield was played super aggressively to the point that it was a very oppressive force.
Absolutely.
They see it once more.
You know, you got shields, why not use them? Especially in these playoffs.
Feels like UPG may have gotten a little bit behind there, and now they are trying to make it up by that change in playstyle with that aggressive blitz plays. Being able to just take out people that they catch on.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Kiwi does take down Raven.
Looks like Kiwi might be finding the blitz.
Attackers recover from
Unfortunately,
bomb
gets
diffuser.
taken down by the Blitz.
I love the little bit of context storytelling we just got from that kill feed.
Ectoman, ready to take him out. Gets hit by the ram drone. He's stuck on the wall now. Interesting play. I like takes a shotgun to the head. Ectoman with the shotgun kill. Will he find the other? Blitz gets taken down.
With help, with you, Grit.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Gee, walking down black again. Surfer gets a knife kill.
1v2 situation in favor of EKU. Surf and Infectoman.
Panther able to track both players if you can find those footsteps. Standing in mute jammer though.
which we do have the numbers ahead.
Infector Man does get taken down.
We do have the numbers advantage. We did have the numbers advantage, but the health advantage was kind of on the side towards Panther here.
Sitting on Diffuser. He knows. And so does Jackal.
15 seconds remaining.
Unfortunate. I was clenching right there.
Had me dodge in real life.
That's what I was kind of giggling about over here is watching Max try to dodge that shot over here.
You know, in a situation like that, you just gotta kind of expect him to swing you like that. And you can't have your back turned. You gotta have your gun up and just take that fight. 1v1 situation further around, you had Diffuser, and he's coming at you while you're tracked. You gotta play that aggressively.
Absolutely. In a game like this, with that that tack shooter aspect of the headshot being a one-shot kill, you have to have that confidence. Even though you are sitting there with 70 health, if you just confidently hold that angle, headshot height, you're hoping you can just win the fight anyway.
Absolutely.
And we do see a Finka come out for the first time in this Week 2 playoff series.
I think it's a good pick. Give your team some help and potentially res them if they go down.
Another one of those characters that I myself haven't ever really played. I got the Black Ice in a pack, so I played it a couple times just for showing that off.
Of course.
But overall, I never really played it, but I will always be happy when one is on.
10 seconds left.
Well,
before
we spoke too soon.
Yet again.
Yeah, again. It happens every week. Callie will come back, and the Osa does come back as well.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
I'm thinking at this point, Cole, we need to start saying, it looks like there's nobody playing Deimos or Maverick on the teams.
Wow, maybe next round.
I would like to see a Fenrir play as well.
Yeah, no Fenrir play.
Oh yeah, no Fenrir, please.
Yes. He's just the worst.
Bringing out the Mira again. I do like this play with the Frost as well. Gotta put those in some not so obvious spots.
What do you mean? You don't put them at every single doorway and every single...
Not entirely, no.
I put them right by the armor, actually.
Dude, with the bandit trick. Beautifully executed. Trying to delay this team.
You do see the splits on the bottom floor.
Got the nitro ready. Hopes and prays. Misses.
Panther is on 38 HP. Well, kind of wish they had the Finka.
Yeah. He's going to Cali. Gonna try and take down that wall. Maybe not. You need to bring that Cali over, take down the wall.
With these bandit tricks, it would be really nice to have a Maverick to be able to break those with.
Absolutely, I do agree.
Man, I just wish we had a demo, just in general. Infector Man does get taken down by Panther, unfortunately. One of our superstars, I would say.
Absolutely. Doing as much as you can with that 38 health, finding it down to a 4v5.
You Brave seems tunnel visioned on that window. Because K-Bomb's got his back. Team captain again. All kinds of yellow things going out.
Bomb diffuser.
Beautiful C4 by Yugore. Being patient, stay there. And Blitz comes in to clean up the kill. Team does come through. Serpent does take out Panther.
Now, we were able to get a bit of damage down on that blitz, but will it be enough?
This is that C4.
Yet again.
Where's Blitz? Can't keep your back turned for too long. Try to shoot those toes. Will he find them? Gotta spam your melee at this point. And he will and gets the kill. Play is going down on B side. 1v1.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
Kiwi not looking good in the health department.
He's coming in swinging. He's trying to find his man. He hears him.
Low to the right, low to the right. Yes. Kiwi.
Silent drop. Goes for the kill. Just barely misses. Well played by Crimson.
And Crimson here able to continue to lower that gap between the scoreboard. What seemed like a pretty lost game potentially, it's starting to look like it could be going into OT.
EKU just got to lock that in and set this defense down. Lex, with that shield, going 15 and 10.
If I'm EKU,
Well. Is that a Maverick I see?
I was not going to mention it because I think they love to prove us casters wrong. But that does look like it might be a Maverick. Maybe they did get a little tired of those electro walls. But I'm just going to sit here with my fingers crossed the entirety of this setup phase that they do not switch off that Maverick.
Shields up.
No, I do have a confession to make. I don't know the meta with Maverick. However, I do know most of the times it is the more automatic based guns. Huge fan of that. Just that DMR on Maverick. So, yeah, I'm a fan of it.
Bomb located by
And honestly,
attackers.
at a level like this,
10
it comes
seconds
down to
insertion.
preference and knowing what you're better with.
5 seconds left.
Wow.
Come on.
We spoke to shoot.
Kole and Max as my witness. I got distracted, went for the fingers crossed to put my hands together, and they switch off of it.
Should have just kept those crossed.
Next time, actually, there won't be a next time because EKU is going to be able to lock it down this round and take the map.
If I'm not mistaken, I see 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 C4s. Potentially to take out that blitz. That's their power player. They gotta get rid of that blitz.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a oppressive force like that shield character, especially having the flash on the front of the shield. It's just someone you need to get rid of.
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, there are 2 C4s that we know of.
I won't let this one slip away.
Do have a ward, however, to try and counter that blitz.
Jekyll is going to track K-Bomb. Ugrave does take down Lex.
That's their blitz down already with no C4s blown up, as far as I'm concerned.
Now, this is a really good spot to be in if you are EKU. However, you do not want to get too confident. Keep playing smart, find your ones, and be able to close this map.
Absolutely. Let
Yep.
them come to you if you're on defense.
K-Bomb is playing patient here on stairs.
Setting a great example. As well as Kiwi. He knows they gotta break that door or do something. Goes for the swing, gets downed.
We did have the numbers advantage. Now it looks like health advantage and numbers advantage both going to UPG. Situation suddenly not looking as good for EKU. However, it is definitely not over.
Very doable. Gotta play smart. Gotta play as a team and communicate. Check again. Takes out.
Raven.
Power of friendship here in the casting room. We do have health advantage going to UPG still. EKU needs to play it smart to make sure we do not take unnecessary risks.
Great. Tries to swing. Isn't successful.
We need to take care of this Jackal. Plant is going down.
UPG does have sight control.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
However, we do have some intel. K-Bomb takes down Leech. Arguably one of their strongest players.
Does put us in much closer of a situation.
1v2.
Captain K-Bomb.
K-Bomb may have a good flank here, but
Brings it to a 1v1. 19 seconds left.
Defenders have
Health
eyes on the
advantage.
diffuser.
You know he's going to be
Attackers
hiding. If anyone can do it, K-Bomb can. And he does. Can he get the plant in time? And he does to win the round. If anyone can, K-Bomb can. Round win, map win for EKU.
absolutely what you
Wow.
see there, just having that, what was it, 0.3 seconds left on the diffuser is just, you don't get closer than that.
Absolutely not. Beautifully done by K-Bomb, team captain. What a great matchup.
Indeed. You know, that was something we live for as gamers. You know, we always love to see the clutch up. You know, take a look at the final score. we were going to, but I think we should take a little intermission. Anyways, overall, Skyscraper round, love it. You
Absolutely.
know, we saw Infecto Man, we saw Serpent, we saw K-Bomb Clutch, we saw pretty much everything as R6 players. We'd love to see it here.
Very exciting gameplay so far on that map, making it a very fun watch, I will say.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, even we laughed about you dodging in real life. However, those are the true signs of a good game. When you're getting immersed enough, the shots going through, you're like, it knows you're into this game. This is great content to watch.
Absolutely. Beautifully done by both teams, I will say. UPG putting up a great fight, EKU also putting up a great fight. All comes down to who's just the better team in general, who can communicate better and who can find those gaps better in the enemy team.
Absolutely, and this is putting us to map 3 for
Yeah.
the decider. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is the decider to see whether or not we're fighting next week for first place or we're fighting for third or fourth.
Correct indeed. Now, I wish, we saw some Maverick. We
Here
saw
we
a little
go.
tease. I have to get my little spiel out. Let's hope that EKU can pull off some, new strategy. Obviously, shields are a big problem.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We kind of, that blitz a couple rounds was an issue. So let's see how EKU tackles this. I'm thinking we might ban just to be on the safe side, not to be.
For sure. Definitely going to see a blitz ban on this next map coming up. Leech, a very strong player, using what he knows to win those rounds for them.
Oh yeah, and that Cali is very unexpected. I would never think Cali would be in a competitive scene whatsoever. I believe it's the only operator with sniper.
Yeah, only operator with a sniper rifle. A very interesting pick. I agree with you. Really just playing range. Again, it is a one-tap weapon, 1 to 2 tap weapon, depending on the range and where you hit them. So if you can land your shots, it'll pay off for anyone trying to get greedy with some kills. However, if you're up in their face with that and they have that 16 times scope, it's going to be a little disorientating. You will probably take that win.
Oh yeah. Well, EKU just needs to be confident. Let's push out as much as we can. No, don't be too aggressive. Just play what works.
Absolutely.
And if that's not Damos, well,
All right. Just because you're saying all that, I hope they ban Deimos.
Wow.
No, they all just have the stream open and come to an agreement.
Yeah, they ban Deimos, they ban Maverick.
We're gonna see Blitz, Maverick, Deimos, and like Miro or something.
Yeah.
Finner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like match is about to begin on Chalet. One of my personal favorite maps.
Great map.
So this was another one back in the day I would love to play Glass on. Have that just angle, you toss that smoke in one of those windows, you just hold from, what was it? It's like a water tower or something that's on that map.
It's like the gazebo.
Yeah.
UPG banning first.
Gonna see the Thatcher again? Montaigne. Tired of that Montaigne in sight. Can you blame them? Not really.
Not at all.
I'm willing to bet this might be Blitz. Get both shield characters out of the way.
Instantly
Wow.
blitz. No time to even think of anything else. And you know what? Again, can you blame them?
Absolutely not.
This ban, you gotta be careful with this ban. There's a lot of operators who can do really good on these sites because of how different they are. Thorn
Boy.
ban. Coming in, very interesting.
Feels quite targeted on both of their bans from EKU here.
Definitely targeted. We're seeing Mira ban, yep, absolutely.
Thorn was a bit of a curveball, but other than that, that was pretty expected.
Thorn, I'd say Thorn would be a good ban if both shields weren't already taken out of the game. Thorn was catching them off guard a little bit, but I think overall it really just comes down to the shields being the reason why that Thorn was there.
Well, this is the first time we do see a Cade and a Thatcher that is not banned. So,
True, yeah.
Very, very happy to see that. We do see a Maestro, a Rook, a Frost for
Defenders,
UPG,
protect your bombs from being defused
and
by
a
attackers.
Castle was the last one.
Loading new mag.
Now in Chalet, I like to be a little having fun here. I like to just sit in one room, you know, the room adjacent to, I believe that's B-bomb right there, and just
Oh, yeah.
hold a shotgun
Bomb
and be on
located
battle
by
camps.
attackers.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That or it is that upstairs bathroom. I love to just literally lay there in that bathroom.
You and me both.
10 seconds to
We
go.
do see a Nomad, the Thatcher, as we said, a Dokkaebi, the Thermite switching to an Ace, and a Grin.
Definitely Ace is the preferred operator for this site. You gotta be able to throw those hard breaches from far away to open up that K9 wall and look into sight. K-Bomb, great for the execute with the Grim. With the round-winning clutch last map.
And unsurprisingly, we are seeing that window onto site being blocked by Castle.
Absolutely. Try and slow them down and try and push their attention to something else. Break down the barricade. This is the target wall.
Dasher EMP coming out.
Panther does find K-Bomb. It looks like he didn't throw those out fast enough. Panther also finds Kiwi. Will he find the third? It looks like it. Panther finds the third. On track for the ace right now. Let's see if EKU can't put a stop to his thunder. Gotta think about your options in this situation.
5v2, not looking good for EKU here. Gonna have to take this a little cautiously.
Yeah, another instance of just having to play so strategically to even be able to find one kill here, let alone 5.
Absolutely. No 20 left. Decent amount of time to try and pick out some ones. But if you're UPG, you're staying in sight and waiting for them to come to you.
Absolutely. Especially having those frost traps to kind of make them look in two directions when they're trying to push through.
Or in the 2v5 scenario, they could be forgetting about it, feeling the pressure from their teammates to win the round.
I'm gonna ignore their proximity alarm. Pretty common.
Panther, he wants that ace. He's sitting on that door. He knows they're there. He wants these kills. Hanging up the wall. Maybe an entry point. No avail. Serpent finds Panther.
Ugrave, 1v4. I couldn't even speak. Well, unfortunately, Ugrave does go down. As I was about to announce the 1v4 clutch, unfortunately, it doesn't happen.
Panther setting the tone for this map early. Gotta find a way to counter that.
We do see a zombie. A Cade is coming back out. Gridlock, Thatcher. Tubero, Nomad, Bravo.
Nomad and Gridlock, try to learn from the mistakes and put some cutoff to those flanks.
Jaeger, Thermite, and Castle. I predict Serpent's gonna switch off Thermite. Probably an Ash. Or not Ash, Ace.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
I'm
being
assuming
defused
so.
by attackers.
With this side down here, Thermite's the preferred operator, I think.
Maybe a ramp might be useful. Try to go from the top. Just try to get some angles. That's what I would do. You know, find a different plane of attack. Obviously, pushing straight in is not working. So let's figure out something new and rub them off their game.
Which do have the strength
Attackers have
of
located a bomb.
this site being that garage door. If it's yes, sir.
10 seconds
Being able to
remaining.
have that, have such a wide room to be holding kind of any
5
angle,
seconds left.
kind of slice that pie as you're peeking through the entrances you can make there, and be able to just hopefully find that
Attackers
one
objective
where they
is to
get you.
defuse the
I do
bomb.
see Kiwi switch to Capital.
say one of the preferred pushes for this site is to go through this backside here through car garage. Not a lot of teams defend that side, but it looks like Panther's up there. Might be playing the hatch and ready to get it. Hatch is still closed. It's castled off.
Now, as it's, I think, become abundantly clear, Kole and I do love to hold those little rat angles. That car garage push is something that I would always be holding. Sometimes I'm even in that little hallway waiting for that entrance.
It's a good place to tuck and wait for someone to walk in without them expecting it. Great place to miss drone as well. If you're sitting in that corner.
Indeed. Now, that's where you are. I'm just laying down on stairs. Wide open, making sure the whole team can see.
Yeah, it's just one of those instances of just ego. If I play better, I'm safer.
Exactly.
Like marking that drone as a little bit of a rest in peace.
I'm gonna, hey, get your drone out of here so I can take down this castle. He's telling you to take it down right now. The owner finds it. Pushes it forward. Maybe trying to drone up. Through your K-bomb, you want to put these gridlocks on your cutoffs and set your team up for an execute.
Ooh, what an angle here on this door. Maybe able to...
Very tight.
That was a bit of a being deceived by spectator cams. I thought there was not a wall between that player and...
Your grip does taking shots.
K-bomb setting up the flank watch. Panther does find Infected Man. Panther also finds Kiwi. Again, setting that tone to Brow to cancel out the thermite.
K-bomb is knocked. Leech does finish off.
2v5 scenario. Panther gets down by the thermite and killed by the gridlock. You go, some great aim on Crimson. He knows. Again, takes out Leech. 2v2 scenario, 40 seconds left.
Deploying drone.
Winnable scenario for both teams.
We're gonna get a yellow ping there. Another yellow ping. We know where both of them are. Servant does find Ravens.
You notice this, where both of them were. That is such a dangerous cross to have for playing.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate there. Just taking shots. Oh, no, you can see barely.
Wow.
That is so unfortunate.
Interesting place to plant. If you're thermite with those smokes, you want to smoke him. You want to throw that smoke right in front of the zombie so he has no idea where you could be.
Well, the first time we're seeing a Mozzie come out.
Get rid of all the intel you can, as well as the vigil, to just ignore any intel. And most likely going to see that boss B with Leech, preferring those one-shot weapons, I will say.
Now, objective is in kitchen.
To locate and defuse
Probably,
bomb
you know, I would typically not go kitchen my games. You know, I don't mind kitchen. I just eat all the food in the fridge personally.
Kitchen, not a terrible site, but you have to hold that top very well. You see most teams just ignore that second floor site and go kitchen, basement, and bar.
Now, something I've always found interesting when watching these levels of play is that castle is a pick you see
10
almost
seconds
every
remaining.
round, but you hardly ever see banned. Which is that kind of like an instance of mutually assured destruction, kind of like you both want that on your team, so there's no real reason to ban it, or is it more so just, even though it is a good operator, there are better ones to ban?
It's more of a factor of there's just better bans. You know, and Castle can be countered in many ways. However, it still works because it still is slowing down the enemy team and or wasting utility, which is what makes Castle so powerful in these levels, because time is everything when you're at a level like this. Let's see if there's someone hiding in library. Doesn't look like it. Frostmat is detected though. Let's hope no one runs into one of those.
It would be me. I would run into those.
I would hop the barrier as well.
And they're getting a little aggressive. He's confident.
We're gonna try to clear second floor, you know, just so we can at least be inside the building here.
Absolutely. Take that top-down approach.
Absolutely. With the Ram and the Buck, gonna get some vert onto site, create some new pressure. And Panther finds Infecto Man.
I will give credit where credit's due. Panther is showing up tonight for this map.
Panther must love Chalet. He just knows that this is his map and Frost is his operator. As I say it, Panther just traded out with Kiwi. Gotta love that timing.
4v3 situation. EKU down a man. We do not have health advantage whatsoever. And wow, Ugrave does take down Leech.
Smoked Leech.
Yeah, absolutely. What a just a confident swing there.
He knows. Uses that zero cam as bait. And full swings it with confidence. You have top control now. Now you need to execute off of it properly.
Absolutely. And Kole and I can look a little safer knowing there's one less cross-track on the map.
Yes, my favorite.
Trying to find those people.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We do have a lot of verticality here, able to just look down on this site. And once time comes to it, wouldn't be the first time we've seen EKU last second just drop someone off the side.
40 seconds left on the clock. 3v3 situation.
Trying to find those ones. Look out any way you can find. Playing them up top is tough. But definitely doable with Serpent.
Serpent unfortunately getting knocked.
Castle walking upstairs. Trying to deny that vertical play. Gotta find him. 15 seconds. Castle is found. 1v2 scenario. Gotta go and put plant down. Can you do it?
5 seconds remaining.
Gets the plant down. Gotta cover your man. Unfortunately, looking at the wrong side of the room.
Well.
In a situation like that, you just gotta watch your clock and know when it's time to execute and when it's time to chill and find your picks.
Indeed. Now we are going back to second floor here. Gonna be probably an interesting plane. Panthers back on Frost. We do have Rook, Valkyrie, Cade, and Castle once again.
Yeah, I sure do hope no one switches to Maverick.
Yes, I really don't know when it switches to Demos or
Attackers
anybody else I like.
as many bombs as they can.
We do see Nomad come out. You know, the Thatcher and Ace, pretty iconic duo there. Thermite and a Grim.
Now, as we saw from Yugo Rave, he's got some confidence in his gunplay. I say you do switch to that Deimos and find your ones. Specifically, try and target Panther, who's having a great game right now.
I believe Panthers on 8-3.
Absolutely, I do agree you should pick that Maverick and find them.
Now Ace is switching off to Ash. Not a bad idea. The Grim is switching to a Yank.
Kiwi says, you know what? I'm done playing support. I'm going and swinging.
Ugrave switching to Zero. Serpent taking the Ace.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's see if they can't pick up an attack round. Spawn peek. To no avail.
They were able to get a little bit of health off, but still not finding the kill like they would.
I guarantee you that was Panther. Guarantee it.
I was
know
not quite able to see through the wall who it was.
You know what? That creates a new pressure for EKU. They're saying, where is this guy going to be, and is there going to be more spawn peekers?
Changing max.
As you see here. Hey, I'm a little paranoid. Doing some drone work. Love to see it.
I do find so often at the lower levels of this game, you'll just see so many people who will die with their second
Attackers
drone never
located a
getting
bomb.
through. It's just they do that first drone on the site, and you're forced to, and then they just go in.
Absolutely. Drone work is one of the biggest advantages in high-level siege. Kiwi finds Leech.
Yeah, not me though. I always use those drones.
Victor man looking for another man.
I'm gonna take this very cautiously. We are down 3.
Argus online.
5v4 situation here in favor EKU. K-Bomb finding Lex. Panther is still up. That is a problem. You're gonna have to take down Panther to try to secure the round win.
Gotta get rid of that castle barricade on the bathroom, because right now you only have 1 point of entry, and UPG, they know this. So to respond, they open up this wall, create some new pressure. Great, looking to shoot a camera, try and get some more intel. Panther finds K-Bomb. Who else?
$45 seconds left on the clock.
Wow, just barely hit Serpent with the C4. 3v3. Going for the pre-fire, just barely misses.
Vector Man sitting at 12 HP.
You got your points of entry. Back to playoff. The Panther finds Ugaray. Also finds Infecto Man. Panther gets punished for being aggressive by Kiwi. Kiwi punishes another one for being aggressive, has diffuser, 15 seconds left.
43 health and a dream.
Plant does go down. Gotta stick with it.
But it is not connecting.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So
Attackers
close
dropped
by
bombs.
Kiwi. Very well played by both teams, I'd say.
Round 5 going in. We are down 4. Going to need to switch up some stuff. We are back in the garage.
I do have 2 ideas of what they can keep harping on it until it works for us, right?
Absolutely.
Unfortunate, no demos for Maverick.
Now, I will say, on the topic of demos and map, just a bit of pre-game chat here.
Attackers need to locate and
I'm
defuse
trying to figure
bombs.
out who to play on attack. So, what do you say? What do you say to a former Maverick main post Maverick nerf? Where should I be looking?
I mean, it really just depends on your playstyle. Like, would you say you're more like support, or do you like go for kills? What would you say is your preferred playstyle?
Attackers have located a bomb.
Probably going in for kills. I do play Jet for the Valorant team. I'm a very aggro duelist player.
I got you. I think a good operator for you would be someone like Zofia, who, you know, you can go in there, get some kills with
10
a.
seconds
She's got a
left.
great weapon,
I do love that guy.
and her utility can be used for both support and for ratting someone out to get a kill with those concussions.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I believe that'd be a good pick for you.
Interesting. And that very rare to the point that like I've maybe done it once in my entire career, being able to pick yourself up.
Fortunately, that was removed.
What?
I think 3 years ago.
That shows how much of an old head I am. That is devastating to hear.
Gonna have to be quick with this thermite.
Place it. Tuberout at the ready. I stand corrected. Where is Tuberout to stop this?
We do have garage open. He might come up from the top.
Tuberout trying to prevent those runouts that this team love to do on Skyscraper, but not so much on Chalet.
Yeah, absolutely. During Skyscraper, we were seeing that text pop up on our screen at least 3 times.
Loading new mag.
Doing some more drone work here. The calm before the storm, as I like to call it.
Oh, and there is Panther, first floor. Serpent does take down Lex.
Definitely one of their strongest players. Taken down early in the round. Gotta find Panther, though, again.
Absolutely. Dare I say, the Frost player of all time over here.
Sticking with that Frost play, no matter what site. I can respect it.
Absolutely. Gotta respect it.
Now, I will have to make a confession. On Chalet, I will occasionally die to fall damage a couple times.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, don't even worry about it. I was going to mention every single time you will see these people like drop from higher floors. I just like panic because I can't begin to describe to you.
We see Kiwi planting. K-Bomb takes down Panther. Crimson takes down Effecto.
Smoke plant does go down. This is a great position for EKU. Now all you do is just hold this diffuser. Serpent finds Crimson.
I don't know if we have any Yings left.
Free fire Yugo Ray. Trying to find that two brow, just barely misses. Quick peek from Serpent.
Oh, what a shot, too.
Two brow, 5 HP,
And a dream.
and you take him out.
There we go.
Serpent finds Weech.
As I was saying, I am so bad at determining whether or not a fall will kill or not in Siege. Because I feel like it's never just fall damage. It is either you are gone or not.
Yeah, pretty much. If your character starts screaming midair, you're dead. You die.
So it's too late to find out by the
Yeah.
time you fell. I do remember it was, as I complained about earlier, that favela map. Every round I'm falling off of something.
Absolutely. One of Ubisoft's most questionable maps for sure.
Wow, we see a Caveira. Interesting pick here.
I kind of like this pick.
Attackers
Don't
need
see
to locate
Caveira a
and defuse
whole
as many
lot
bombs as they can.
in this League of Siege, but you know what? Why not try and sneak around and get some intel? You know, I will say, EKU has been struggling a little bit with watching their flank watch. They do, however, have a Nomad and a Grim.
Bomb
So let's see if they can
located by
use
attackers.
that properly, and they should take care of this Caveira with no issues.
And you know, Caveat's kind of a one-trick pony. You know, all she does was just silence, sneak in the back line of room. That's it.
Absolutely. And the problem with Cav is once you are spotted by a drone,
5
the
seconds
attackers
left
know
for
to
Watch
buddy
it.
system.
Exactly. Now, K-Bomb is
bomb.
playing Amari.
Very interesting pick.
They said they want to get in there and get it done.
Apparently. Gotta try and find this Cav. It's pivotal to your round.
Reload!
Now, K-Bomb, I have two theories. You know, K-Bomb may just like Amari's guns. You know, Amari's kit may just be that useful.
Now, something I didn't notice until just now when I saw the kill feed, that was a Valk gun used from Panther. So we have seen the switch off in this
No more
Indeed.
Frost.
round. Yeah, no more Frost.
Presently using the MPX on Valkyrie.
And
Gets
K-Bomb
taken
does
down.
fine.
You could be right about that weapon kit. MPX from Valkyrie is one of the strongest guns in the game, but yet again, who else but K-Bomb to take him out and take down Panther early in this round, making the score, or the man count, sorry, even.
And as you all were saying, just about that like weapon preference, that cannot be overstated, especially as you're starting a game like Siege. You just learn what weapons work for you, and it begins to be sometimes more important than the utility of the character you're playing.
Absolutely. Beautiful shot from Yugo Rape.
And I did see K-Bomb did go down by the Caveira. Gonna have to be careful here. May come in.
We also do have a zombie holding the same spot they were holding before, so now hopefully we can be able to prep for that and be able to take them out.
Phone calls going out, trying to find where they could be hiding. Gotta watch your flank watch. Interrogation does happen.
And it looks like they're going to play extremely aggressive off for that interrogate. I mean, you just about have to.
Absolutely. Power that guy. 3v1, not much you can do in that situation.
And it's looking pretty rough for EKU White on the start of the second half of this match. However, it's not impossible.
Not impossible, no, definitely not. Again, this is a defender-sided game, and I'd say this is a defender-sided map. So let's see what EKU can do to try and take this back, or let's see what UPG can do to sweep this map under the rug.
Absolutely.
And as a Siege player yourself, you know, we always have to give credit for the other team. Now, we do see a Twitch.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
I don't hate it.
bombs.
I don't like it. I don't hate it.
Twitch is definitely one of those operators that you need to be good with for it to be good.
Location of a
You know, her
bomb.
weapon kit has definitely downgraded over the years.
Oh, for sure.
Switching to the glass, probably smart. Gonna go for a smoke plant, just like EKU did.
We do see Jackal coming back. Dokkaebi, Ace, and the Thatcher might switch off here.
Do like the Warden play.
10 seconds
Negate
left
that
before
smoke
insertion.
plant.
I really hope Thatcher switches for
5
Thatcher,
seconds
you know.
insertion.
What a switch.
Yes.
Attackers are
Now, if
heading.
Dokkaebi calls my phone again, I'm gonna be upset.
Making sure they can't get those drones in. Watching that drone hole. Ooh, finds him in the drone hole. Takes him to 4 HP. Wow, what an angle.
Now, one of my things I do with Azami here is I do like to ice those drone holes just to make it a little bit more harder to get in and get intel.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. My Azami plays is always block the drone holes, block like at least one of the doors, make it a bit harder to entry, and then put myself like a goofiest little sliver of an angle.
Hello, Dokkaebi? Yes.
Wrong number.
Wrong number. We do see Serpent holding this, and we do.
Oh.
Excellent patience by Serpent. Knows he has advantage. I like this reinforcement. Making the enemies try and push that position just to see that it's closed. Great job by Serpent. Looks like UPG trying to open a breach with the Thatcher going off. Ugarave with the angle, ready for him to walk down those stairs.
Claw is on!
And EKU up man. K-Bomb knows he's there. Gonna try and force him out.
Vector Man does take down Lex.
With the patience again. K-Bomb.
A 5v2 situation.
K-Bomb playing off the shield very strategically.
Raven does take down Infecto Man.
Kiwi is still sitting at 4 HP.
K-Bomb does get taken down as well.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Ugrave with the angle, and it works, and they have pace inside of sight. Raven gonna try and creep down these stairs, maybe pick up diffuser.
Attackers have recovered.
That is what we like to call siege timing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they are able to find it, but still looking away right as that timing. It's just unfortunate.
A little bit of spray and pray there from Serpent, but hey, if it works, it works.
Absolutely.
Kole, what are your thoughts? You think we can take this back?
For sure, if we see a Fenrir, of course.
Of course.
I think, you know, K-Bomb pulling, you know, as captain of my own team of Apex, you know, I feel like it's our duty to, you know, try to give out comms as best we can. You know, we got to play smart, communicate well, and try to shut down as many chances as entries as possible. You know, we do see a Goyo here and a Legion. I love playing Legion.
Attackers have discovered the
Lesion's
location.
a very strong character, especially for shields or anyone trying to take over a side that you're not watching.
We do have the fuse being threatened here by UPG.
And it looks like a whole team switch.
Yep. Especially that high impact switch
10
from
seconds
Randall.
left before
Yes.
insertion.
And we do see a buck from Lex.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Trying to get that vertical play on this first floor site.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Now, Infecto Man did shoot the glass. Max, you want to touch on that?
Just trying to create some more visibility, holding this angle, as you can see. It's a very, very tight angle. So just trying to open up your visibility to see the enemies.
And we've seen it actually happen a couple times where EKU will shoot certain objects on the map, such as radios. I've seen people shoot bottles at occasions. You know, just try to get as much advantage as possible here.
Absolutely. Shooting radios is probably one of the most pivotal things you can do on a map like
The
this.
attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Get your audio. Serpent playing tucked. I'm gonna try and find a straggler. I don't think UPG is gonna fall for it though.
Leech does take down K-Bomb.
Blazing cluster charge.
Serpent rotating back. Trying to find anyone to take down.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Half back across his path. And Serpent gets it.
Now, Ram, and a lot of things happening right now. We do see Infecto Man playing this. Unfortunately, it goes down by Panther.
Who other than Panther?
Didn't see it. C4 play, unable to connect.
Hops down the fireplace. Takes control of this chaos. Panther takes control of the chaos again. Serpent taking down Panther.
1v3 situation. Serpent cannot find Lex. Unfortunate there.
That was one of those rounds where it seems like that awkward silence phase ends at just abruptly into chaos until the round is over.
Absolutely.
That's a typically Siege gameplay right there. I love when chaos emerges and then stops, comes back. And my boy Fenrir has came out. All right, Kiwi, do me proud.
To take this match back, who other than Fenrir?
We do see Twitch coming back. Gridlock, Ace, Zero, and Ram. Love to see all this chaos coming
Attackers need to
around.
locate
I do want to touch on that again. With the chaos in this game, your best bet as a defender is just to stay calm and find out where they're going to push you from. Try not to let it distract you, but also keep it in mind. Lots of things you have to think about at the same time. That's what makes Siege such a fun game at a high level.
Absolutely.
Fun for you, maybe.
And something
bomb located by attackers.
I think I usually employ when I'm playing games like this is to try to combat the timing issues. Is sometimes it's just trust your gut. If you think they're going to peek that angle, trust your team to hold kind of other angles. Just lock in on that one place, even through all the chaos. Because no matter what your ears are hearing, if you see them, you see them.
Absolutely.
Now, Panther was sitting at 14 kills.
Oh, that's crazy.
What a map from UPG so far.
I believe Serpent was close behind with 11.
This map looks to be in favor of UPG, but I still have faith in my EKU wife.
It is match point indeed. We're gonna see a Legion on that castle there.
Talking about that half wall, a very powerful spot that you can't lose. Serpent taken out early round by Leech on the fuse. K-Bomb with the flank takes down Leech. Infecto Man on that power spot takes out Raven. Infecto Man again taking out Lex in that power spot. He knows how to play it and he knows he's great.
We do see a Fenrir does activate smoke detectors there. Ugrave does find Panther.
Wow.
4v1 situation, favor EKU. Crimson full HP with diffuser. Ugrave sitting at 29. Kiwi at 41. Vector Man and K-Bomb full HP.
Yeah, if you're Crimson, this is exactly what you want to do. You want to try and creep up and not make any sound at all. Ugrave gets into the gunfight. Gets shot through the table and taken out. Now he has site control, but we have man advantage and up top control. Plan does go down. Do they know? It appears they do. Like man, he wants that kill, but K-Bomb comes to secure it. Very, very well played by Infecto Man, holding that power spot.
That's exactly what we needed to stay in this. Round 10 coming in, still match point. This is how it was. Map 2, you know, EKU was match point, and then UPG come back. Kind of tables turned here. Let's take a look at the Toledo board. The K-Bomb sitting at 8-7, Surfing 11-6, Ugrave 7-6, Infectoman 3-8, Kiwi is 4-8, and Panther still at 14-9.
Gotta try and fish out Panther off of this team
Defender,
if you
protect
can.
your bomb.
If you're EKU,
Fight.
gotta try and pick him out.
Well, K-Bomb is playing the new
Bomb
operator.
located by attackers.
Scopos, very, very powerful if you can play it right.
We haven't seen a lot of Scopos in ECAC recently.
Yeah, in fact, I believe, funny enough, the only time I have seen Scopos played was when it was too early to play them. So it caused a bit of drama. It was game 1,
10 seconds
and the other
left
team
before
played
termination.
them. Like, they had to talk to ECAC. I think in the end, EKU was
5
very
seconds
much
remaining.
like, I mean, it didn't make that much of a difference. We're fine accepting this loss. But
Attackers
that's the only time I've seen them play.
bomb.
Yeah, it comes down to, it also just comes down to, you know, new operator, a little uncertain still on how to implement them into these strats that you have created and held on to.
Yeah.
We do see a Twitch, a Gridlock, an Ace, a Ramp, and a Dokkaebi.
Twitch going to take out that denial.
Supero getting ready to try something here. We do see a Cade and a Azami, a Warden, and of course the Scopos.
First round gets taken out. Being shot through the drone hole, I believe.
Once again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Infecto Man last time that happened to, left with about 8 health.
Gotta learn from those mistakes. Playing in storage room. Ram
I
coming.
did not have thought you would want to be in with that Ram dropping in.
Dokkaebi, can you please leave? Thank you. Sorry guys, Dokkaebi just called me.
Pulling this vert. Try and see if you can't find a kill. Same with Hugo Rave. Infecto Man. Shots go out.
Ugrave trying to get some toe hits here. I was about to say something else, but trades all around. K-Bomb does take down Panther. Leech takes down Infecto Man.
An angle by Kiwi. Gotta keep watching that. Sees your laser. He knows you're watching. Gonna pull out a drone. See if he can't hit you with a yellow ping and swing off that ping. Find your exact location. Kiwi. Ready.
And they leave.
I like this play.
Yeah.
Keep paranoid.
Surfing, I love this angle right now. Wow.
Playing tucked.
And it might work out. The phone call is active, so they know, but
What?
shotgun wins it.
Up man. 4v2. Do have sight control, however. 2v3. Still holding that sight.
10 seconds remaining.
Flank goes down. Will they get it off?
Attackers
Plant does go
activating
down.
diffuser.
K-Bomb takes out
Defenders
Raven.
have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers
3v1.
protected.
Time to take down this plant. Take out this man.
Defenders disable the diffuser.
EKU sticks the plant.
Defender mission successful.
This fuse, sorry, and wins the round.
We love to see that. New operators go out. Didn't see much from the ability kit, but end of the day, we did win. Going into round another, I believe it's round 10, round 11, my bad. 6-4. We do see the Finnerer come back out.
You know what? If it works, why not do it again?
We do see K-Bomb play Ella. Ella's a fun pick here. I do like Ella in master bedroom.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I think Ella is one of those operators that, again, is very situational, and I think Ella's main ability at this point is to counter those shields. I mean, but also disorientating your enemies with the Ella mines will be good, especially for late round when they're trying to rush in and find those kills and get that plant down.
And we do see Crimson switch to Gridlock here. Thermite.
Sorry, you go ahead, Cole.
Thermite switching to Ash. Capital switching to Nomad. And Grim is switching to Osa. As you were saying, my good friend.
Playing those flank watch characters, because if you remember that last round, that's what caused that fuse's life, was K-Bomb walking up those Solarium stairs and taking out Fuse. Trying to learn from their mistakes, and we can respect it here.
Now, what I have absolutely noticed.
Wow, just throw all the yellow charges. Oh my.
What I have absolutely noticed these past couple rounds was, we mentioned a few rounds ago, Panther sitting at that 14 kills, and they are still, as of this round, sitting at that 14. Meaning, they've been picking off that top frag really fast in these rounds. And I think that is a very good win condition to have for EKU.
Absolutely. Playing it smart. What an angle from Panther! Or Infecto Man, sorry, on to Panther, just as you were talking about it, takes him out of this round.
And that is a big play there. You know, taking out the top guy. The Osa is out, so no shield. You know.
Man advantage. Now you tuck off this. Aces do get muted. Twitch drone is found. Somehow missed by Yukori.
Ooh.
You're Yugure. You want to play patient on this. Wait for them to walk in on you.
Shots going up by you, Grave.
Able to get that Twitch down to 37 health before she was able to back out. And
Wow.
what a free fire, however, it's just one of those moments where I said, even with the health advantage or anything, just that one tap is...
Dude, Grave does get taken down by Lex. Serpent taken down by Raven.
First scenario for the win. Kiwi finds Crimson. Can they bring this round back? Flank passive.
Finner has 2 active smoke detectors taken. Live 1 active smoke detector in library.
Looking for that default plant. Gets taken out from the main repel.
Attackers are
Command.
activating the
Boom will be 3. Can he secure it?
I think so. Infecto Man needs to play this carefully. 1 on the left. Getting
Oh,
one.
just the leg there is crazy.
30 seconds left. Needs to be a little aggressive here. Sitting at 66 HP.
We had another massive flinch from Max as they ran past that window and it was occupied.
So close to coming back.
Indeed. Overall, Panther sitting at 14-11, K-Bomb 10, Surfing at 12, Ugrave at 8.
Well, I believe I might have been mistaken because they're saying GM still. So this might be best of 3.
I believe it's still best of 5. You have to have 3 map wins to win the game.
Interesting. That was just a pure observation based off of player behavior there. The GM is usually between rounds and then the GG's at the end of the map, or the series.
Well, on Chalet, not bad performance all around. You know, we had some great moments, indeed. Unfortunately, we did take a game loss there. Going into the next round, going to the next game,
What do you think we need to fix on next?
I think we need to keep being patient on our defenses. I've noticed that's worked a lot. It's just being patient and knowing when to swing out on an enemy, when to catch them off guard. Keep finding out who is going to be the hero of their team and taking them out. And maybe using Deimos to help do that.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
attacks.
Oh, you just love to tease me there. Maybe we see a couple Mavericks, you know.
Maybe here and there.
Absolutely. That's what I want to see, of course.
Going into a map like Labs, though, Maverick is very useful on this map, as well as Deimos. Maybe we'll see both.
Maybe not. Who knows? I do want to, preference that we may be cut out. The rec does close at 11, so we might just see part of the round. Unfortunate there. But hopefully, maybe you can snag in, clutch up, push these rounds out really fast.
And now they do have to win 2
Correct.
to
Yes.
the opponent's 1. So I have faith.
I do have faith
Absolute
as well.
unwavering faith.
I have faith in K-Ball, Now, speaking of labs, what operators do you expect to get banned here?
Two Brow is a common ban because Two Brow is very, very strong on this map for denying those breaches to be opened for top floor and basement. Very, very strong operator. Cade as well, very strong at denying those breaches. Azami is great for holding up on rafters as well on that second floor. Basically, those are like the best defenders, I'd say. Ace is a great ban as well to get rid of that operator that is going to help take down those big walls for you, as well as maybe a Maverick ban. Like I said, Maverick is very strong on this map. Will we see it? I'd say probably not. And then probably a Montaigne ban or a Blitz ban.
Probably,
If not both.
If not, yeah.
What am I saying here?
So what I'm hearing is the round that might be cut short is the one we'll probably see a Maverick in.
Yeah, most likely.
So fingers crossed, whoever's attacking pulls the Maverick very fast in the rounds.
We can only hope so, yeah.
Now, I believe last week we did see the Maverick trick come out a couple times. And the one problem I will mention is, since holding that upside down angle for Maverick, it's just so easy. It's a high risk, high reward. Just getting one dinged head. It's going to be something EKU needs to be cautious about.
Mm-hmm. In a scenario like that, you got to have someone there to help watch maybe a C4 that's about to come out of that wall. You have to have another attacker there to watch that and catch it for you. Or having another person help sit on those holes and shoot someone who's trying to peek you.
It for sure. We're gonna, first game we did see Kali come out. That's probably may come back. We didn't see much in Chalet, so I'm expecting Damos. You're expecting Maverick. Let's see if we can get best of both worlds here.
Yeah, one thing I did see a lot on, I believe it was this map, actually, game 1 of the season from Maroon, was, I can't remember if it was EKU or the team we were playing, would play that Maverick, put a little hole kind of in the floor, and then back down a staircase to where they're just holding that angle, seeing all the way through one end through a floor.
Yeah, that is something that we do on Maroon. It's very good so if someone's trying to peek the Maverick who's taking down those footholds, you can instantly just get a kill on them. Or if you see someone's feet who's trying to throw C4 or just sitting in that room, you can easily take them out and defend your Maverick.
So what we may see, just kind of guessing off of the previous plays, is we could see that Kali with the Maverick being able to hold that really powerful gun on those long range through those sidelines.
That's very true. And I will say Leech has had a great series with these one-tap weapons, like the Boss G. He's been using a lot of DMRs and that Kali sniper. He's very good, and he knows that he's good with it.
Yes, absolutely. Especially just that game 1, I still can't get over just the Kali triple kill is crazy.
Indefinitely. Well, I believe the match is about to begin. I'm excited to see bans. That's obviously my favorite part about R6, seeing which operator I can mess with my team a little bit. I'm a little devil's advocate. I like to, Be wild, you know, band absolutely random operators.
Just put a random operator generator. That's who you ban.
Nice, the opponent.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite. Well, we are, like you said, on labs. We are defending first. So,
First ban from EKU. Probably gonna see a shield ban, if I had to guess.
like you said,
Getting rid of that blitz. They know that they're powerful with that blitz.
no, we're probably gonna go for UPG is gonna go for a Monte. If not, they probably go for some operator that we are good with. You know, very proficient in.
Looks like they are waiting until the last second to figure it out.
Of course,
too.
it's Monte.
Now the fence is where there might be a bit of a toss-up.
There's a lot of operators who are really strong on this map. I'm predicting a 2-hour arcade. They did ban Kate a lot earlier. We'll see the Mira ban, target banning EKU for playing that on map 1. Is it still a relevant ban though? EKU is starting on defense. Let's see what they pull out. Taking out the another target ban.
Well, looks like Panther's not eating good tonight.
Target bans all around the board.
Now, something that is interesting about the playstyle that comes into this game with those bans is you just have to be very versatile. You can't really pick your one character to get really, really good at. Like we were talking about last map with that Frost, that if that is all they can play on that map, it is dangerous in case they are able to read that and ban Frost from.
A little technical difficulties. I was waiting for Doug would be to call me back.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, and like you're saying, like in a level of siege like this, you can't really have a main character that you play. You have to be versatile to what your enemy's gonna throw at you and what your team expects from you.
Device set.
Yeah. Which is always interesting to see throughout the different esports, because I know like certain games like Overwatch allow switching mid-game and stuff to get that counterplay in.
Yeah.
So this isn't quite as bad as it is in Overwatch, because you switch between rounds, but you will see a bit of that counterplay that you need to be able
10
to be
seconds remaining.
versatile enough to see, oh, they're playing a shield character, let me play someone who's
5
good
seconds
against
left
shield.
before
Exactly.
And we do see, Legion, a Warden, a Castle, a Bandit, and a Tuber.
Like I said, Tuber great for holding that.
Oh, what an angle they're holding right here.
Will they be able to capitalize off this with that high recoil SMG in his hands?
Kind of looks like might be praying for that one tap.
Interesting play with the ace on this site. With this site, you gotta open up those breaches big enough for your team to flood through. And with that ace, it's just not as good. Ugrave, bandit tricking. Trying to get them to throw. I don't think they will. Tuber out, tricking off that wall, and Kiwi finds Panther. Surfing with this tight angle. Gotta get contact. Gets one tapped by Lex. Keep on playing patient. Holding above.
Minute 30 on the clock, 4v4 situation here. Gonna be a slow first round here, just trading one for one. Glaz with the smokes coming, I believe.
Around the smokes, try and see if he can't find a pick. Hey-Bomb does find Leech though. Arguably arguably the two strongest players taken out already. A late hatch reinforcement by K-Bomb. Lex taken out. Kiwi also finds Crimson. 3v1 situation.
45 seconds left on the clock.
Kiwi and K-Bomb finding lots of kills. You go, Rave. Knows he's there. Pre-fires and gets the kill.
Overall, first round. Good EKU played this very patiently.
Way to hold that cross, by the way.
Yeah, that kill cam there caught me off guard because that is not who I thought got that kill there.
Bender coming out. And the Cade and two Brow, like I was saying.
And the zombie Fenrir Warden.
This is a great, great lineup for this site.
We do see a Twitch, a Thermite, an Osa, a Capital, and Panthers' undecided decision to be Grim.
I like the Grim play on this map. And for this site specifically.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Try and use those Grims to flush someone out of a power position such as Raptors or IT.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Make sure that connector wall is reinforced off. That is a very, very powerful spot for the attackers to try and take.
10 seconds left.
Kiwi also has a great first round, 3 kills and no deaths. See if he can't keep up that momentum.
The bomb.
Reinforcing wall!
Vectoman making sure they don't try and shoot from below. It's very common for the enemy team to go below to try and take out whatever is on that breach. And K-Bomb finds a pick early in the round. That's Capital off the board.
It's just a great character to get off first.
Absolutely. Great. Capital's great for executes. He's also got those EMPs who can help your team take down those breaches. K-Bomb holding this power spot.
Lionskin does come out.
You guys both got spotted by it. That's what it says.
Too much yapping. K-Bomb making him waste some ammo. Grenade goes out. Runs for his life. Says, get out my way, Infecto Man.
Just keeps going after the nade explodes.
Out of walk in Raptors. Is that Oso with the shield? Yugorave, again, another power spot being held. Can't shift your attention away. You gotta rely on your teammates to hold those for you. Kiwi tucked on the couch. It's looking like it's a push from Raptors. And IT as well. IT Raptors push.
K-Bomb taking a little bit. Surfing does end up going down by Lex.
K-Bomb trying to find those picks. Keeping his crosshair at head level. Ugrave takes out Lex. K-Bomb ready to get aggro. Gets the wallbang, almost connects the kill. K-Bomb doesn't know Lion's coming up Aqua right now. Does know. Oh. Gets pinched. What a great play by UPG. Light is down. Yugorave tries to connect. Can't hit it.
Attackers are
It's up to
activating.
Infecto Man and Kiwi. Light is down. Smokes come out. No glass though. Kiwi drops hatch. Gonna try and creep up Aqua and get this flank.
EKU is down 1 here, however, health advantage is on their side.
Here's UPG. Does not know. Infecto Man with the 1. Kiwi gets taken out. 1v2 scenario. Taken down.
Almost loses the timing.
10 seconds. so close from Infecto Man.
Indeed.
Two assignments.
Angulated.
Well, we do see a Legion, a Warden, and a Zombie, a Mute, and a Capcan here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
I'm excited on this Capcan. I was not expecting a more trap-heavy, defender here,
Attackers
rather
have
than
discovered the
something,
location of a
like
bomb.
Finner by chance.
I think the Capcan is a good pick for this team, especially because what we see from UPG is they like to do a lot of late executes, kind of stall the time a little bit, make everything seem like it's alright, and then just execute and start causing a bunch of chaos. Those Capcan traps could cause them to just forget about it and run right into them while trying to execute, taking down some
5
health
seconds to go.
and making the kills a little bit easier for EKU.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Shields up.
Now, I feel like I must point out the lineup we have going here from UPG, Kole.
Demos. I must say Desmos. That's a math graphing calculator. Demos, my friend. Well, Panther, call me. That's all I gotta say. Dokkabeat, you too. Dokkabeat, give Demos your number, please. Unfortunately, it is not on EKU, but Demos is Demos. Might have to switch colleges, actually.
Panther, one of those power players, definitely a good pick with the Deimos. For sure, matches his playstyle, just getting aggressive and getting those kills. And let's see how he plays with it.
Was able to find Servant here,
Has
but
dropped.
oh, too many things happening at once.
Kiwi taking out one of the players. 2v3.
Yeah, leaving us with that 2v3 is not the spot you want to be in here in a 1v1. You want to be able to be the one to take the round advantage here.
Kiwi and Yugo Rape holding down the site, tucking. I do like this patience.
I do like this angle.
On diffuser, they do have diffuser control. Go try and pincer in on that diffuser. Great distraction, breaks the shield, kills Osa. What a play by Kiwi. 1v2 scenario, both on that door. Gotta play that smart. Gonna grab diffuser. Just barely misses. Takes out Buck, 1v1 scenario. 30 seconds left. Gotta wait for him to push you. Don't do anything stupid. Yugo is actually down. Call goes out. I do like this reposition from Kiwi.
15 seconds remaining.
Gotta take your time here. Let him push you.
10 seconds to go.
Just barely misses. So close for Kiwi.
Quite the unfortunate play, but even watching that kill cam, you got to commend that aim.
That was great crosshair placement from UPG.
Now, I can't help but notice we're still not seeing that.
Very shocking to me.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Very shocking to me, honestly. Maverick is a preferred pick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
All right, what did I miss? Demos?
Deimos did get taken off the board pretty fast.
Oh. You. Demos, you did me dirty.
Device activated.
Did Dokkaebi call me?
She did.
Love it.
Yeah, we had to tell her you weren't here to answer. She was really hurt, actually.
Device activated.
Well, back in this, we do see Nomad switching to Ace here. Twitch is switching to Glass, Glass is probably one of their most fun picks here from UPG.
I was gonna say they do seem to play Glaz a lot, but I haven't seen a lot of usage with the smokes on Glaz, honestly.
Well, Callie does come back out from Leech.
Once again, after first round, we are seeing the return of that Cali Glass.
We'll see if he can't do some damage, as he did in the previous games. K-Bomb in a little bit of a sticky situation with that late reinforcement. UPG, they're coming swinging.
Gadget on ice.
You're gonna see a tuber drone try to stop the break-in, you know. Where Legions. Lions get?
Legion was just admiring the trap there. Looking at the artistry on that talks simple.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
The wall denial is taken off of Animus wall. Ugrave knows this, so he's gonna try and back
Cover
up.
the diffuser.
Let's not get caught with his pants down, as I like to say.
I'm gonna see Kiwi actually open up that wall a little bit more, try to get a better angle from there.
I do like those head pulls. Anyone comes down cargo, you have an angle on their head. And Castle takes a shot from Callie,
Reaction to that shot.
and he lets us know. Tank wall is open. Gotta find a way to play off this. We do have a Warden as well to counter that Glaz. Gotta stay patient. UPG knows this though, and they're gonna try and take you out. Man, grabs the drone.
Impressive shots there. I would have missed that drone, wasted my whole clip.
Gotta play patient during this. Wait for them to make the move, but hold your tight angles. Warden's gotta come out. You're UPG, you gotta run down those stairs. Tries it.
Serpent has been hot all night. Finds Raven here. As you were saying, Max.
Serpent knows they had to try and run down the stairs, and he punishes them for it.
Attackers
You
drop
grab
bomb
does fine. K-Bomb finds another. 5v2 situation, maybe a flawless here. 35 seconds left in the round.
That was the diffuser that he killed, so they have to try and replace his diffuser and find out where the whole team is. And they do find K-Bomb.
But not without finding the Leech. It is Blaz versus everyone but K-Bomb. You know, K-Bomb's probably sitting there coaching the team.
15
Health's not
seconds
looking
remaining.
great here, but we do have main advantage.
Yeah, if you're UPG, you have no other options other than to find some fights and try and get active. And unfortunately, it does not work for you.
Yeah, EKU there just have to play that really safe with almost everybody being about one shot from that Glass.
Very well played from both teams. 2-2 split so far. See a Warden, Azami, Cade, and Tubarao, and an Ella switch for top 4.
We were about to see a Solus, and you know, I liked when Solus came out. I really did. And then, you know, just they nerfed it. They nerfed it.
Zofia coming out. Now, if you're Zofia, your job is to get under that IT breach, destroy the floors, and try and shoot any kind of denial or a person inside of IT to get that wall open. Having the IT wall open is such an important task for this attack.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
And Infecto Man for the last few rounds was watching that window. So let's see if you can combat that.
Overall, the Infecto Man sitting at 4, Ugrave at 3, Kiwi at 6, Surfing at 1, and K-Bomb at
10
3.
seconds left.
Kiwi having a pretty good game so far. Let's see if he can't pull
5
it out
seconds left before
and guide his team to victory. K-Bomb, victory, team captain.
Attacker's objective is to defuse
See
the
if he
bomb.
can't coach his team to victory.
I always love when K-Bomb plays Ella. You know, at first I never understood how Ella works. I just kept throwing Ella nades everywhere. I just see K-Bomb throwing them where he pleases.
With Ella, you can play off those concussion mines. You hear one go off, you know where they are. You know where to shift your attention to. But at the same time, they can use that as a distraction. Looks like Zofia is actually not going for this side. Kiwi does find Panther. 2 big hitters clashing. Kiwi takes it out. Wild Nile is taken off. Kiwi getting a little aggressive. He's confident. Big 2 brow.
And a Twitch, I believe, drone was coming out.
Going in to destroy that 2 brow. Is successful. Replaces the 2 brow. Leech does find Kiwi on those raptors. It looks like IT is going to be given to UPG.
Definitely. And now it's a 4v4 situation. Minute 30 left on the clock here.
Gotta watch your power spots. Just as Yugorave is. Serpent playing patient on this Aqua walk-up. I like this play. Just gotta count on your teammates behind you and be ready to turn around.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Vector Man does find Leech here. Raven takes down Ugrave. 3v2 situation. Favor EKU here.
In fact, they're getting active. Looks like K-Bomb coming in for a flank. I don't think they know. K-Bomb kills 1.
They had no idea.
3v1, gotta watch your push, gotta get some drones, and a C4 kill for the last. Infecto Man with the C4.
Always love to see a C4 play.
Oh, absolutely.
Tom Brady, as we call him. So EKU, 3-2 split so far. Can they secure this last defense to give them the advantage on these attacks coming up?
We do see a Cap Cannon, Zombie, a Mute. 2 unknowns by K-Bomb and Surfing, trying to figure out what they want to do here. Legion and Warden, as expected.
We did that Thinka play, which is really interesting to see.
Well,
Maybe
for
they
now.
commit to it.
For now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb.
Something I have been noticing, I'm seeing a pattern with UPG where it seems like 1 or 2 players will shine on certain maps, and then the rest of the team just kind of falls
10
behind.
seconds to go.
And is that what I think I see?
5 seconds to go.
Thinka switching to 1, the only
Attackers
Havana?
are moving.
Havana. First time in this version.
Are you a Havana fan, Cole?
Sometimes.
I
I do like the kit. I really do.
I'll be so honest with you guys. I played a whole lot of Havana just because I like the elite skin.
Hey, there you
So I
go.
have a lot of hours on a Havana under my belt just because I thought I believe that's the intro with the longbow.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was cool, so I wanted to see it.
Fair enough. Havana is a great operator, though. There are better operators to take hard breach-wise, but in order to work those hatches, Havana is probably your best bet hard breach-wise.
Now, I have noticed a few times, UPG really loves their LMGs here. That's kind of
very unusual. I believe the meta is just, SMG, shotguns, stuff like that. Rarely see ARs unless, certain operators only have that.
Yeah, the LMG plate is a little questionable, but hey, more bullets is never an issue.
Now, does this come from that SMG meta? Does that rely on just the faster you can get the bullets out, the quicker you hit the head kind of thing? Or?
I'd say so. And Infectoman finds the kill. Huey finds the vert. Very well played off the vert created by the enemy team. 5v2, Yugo Ray finds Raven. You're up, man. Your job is to sit in sight now. They do, however, still have a fuse and a buck. Great for taking up top control. Serpent finds Lex, 1v5 versus Leech. And a flawless round from EKU.
You love to see it. As I said, this is just what we're seeing the redemption from last week in those, I believe it was 3? Finishing with 4 people last week. And now that we have those 2 flawlesses, it's amazing to see.
EKU up from a 4-2 split. This is a very, very good position. Maverick coming in from Kiwi. As I said,
Surfing, you better do me. I shouldn't have said anything.
Sophia gonna go under and try and get rid of that IT control. Like I said the previous round, however, UPG did not capitalize off that, and I think it cost them the round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Infectoman having a great game, by the way. 8-3, as well as Kiwi, 8-3. Some heavy hitters for this game.
I'm reloading. Try to get through that.
If you're EKU, your main goal for this attack is to, again, take down connector wall and IT wall. That will be your best bet of opening up pressure points and terrifying your enemies.
5 seconds to go.
Exit barrier activated.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Kiwi with the Maverick.
Let's see if Maverick Trick does come out. I'm expecting it will.
You're gonna have Serpent. Serpent's gonna be there to destroy the soft wall, actually. I do like this. Maybe watch the C4s as well. Yugo Rave and K-Bomb gonna be trying to get that connector wall.
Now, while we are in the realms of me confessing why I've played certain characters, I will come clean and say when I started the game I played Maverick because of the horse. I just thought it looked cool.
You know,
But as I played, I realized it was just a great character.
for sure. If you're Serpent, you want to be trying to watch these foothold angles and that nitro cell hole up top. A little risky with Kiwi doing the solo. Taking a lot of damage from the cave fall. Taking on the whole wall. You just don't have enough fuel for that. Not easy.
And that is another reason I am surprised we don't see a lot of Maverick played, is where there is almost always those castle barriers. Getting the Maverick to be able to even just, I did not realize there was glass on my floor, no cereal. Even just to put a hole through it, not even break it, be able to shoot through those castle barriers is almost turning that defensive utility into something that works in their advantage.
Kiwi gets taken out by Lexinator, who has 12 HP. Nice gunfight, and Lexinator gets shortly picked off by Yugo Rave. Yugo Rave sees some pose and gets the kill in E-Box.
Crazy callouts there by my Max here. 4v3 situation here. Ugrave taking shots, unable to connect here.
Free firing. He's insane. No, he just might be.
Ugrave with the plant.
Is down. C4 does go out. That is the default plant. They know where to throw that C4. Just down Crimson. Serpent. Replacing diffuser. K-Bomb. I like this play. Gotta watch your diffuser.
Serpent would try to get a wall bang, unable to connect, and
K-Bomb gets the final kill. Serpent knocked the other guy.
Great plays all around here. Well, Kiwi sitting at 8-4, Infectoman 8-3, K-Bomb 6-3, Ugrave 6-4, and Surfing at 4-3.
Everyone going positive. This is a very good match from EKU. They're going to try and win this. Next map will be the decider, after all.
And we do see Bram, Basher, Nomad, Ying, and a Thermite here. Nothing too unusual. Everyone out, and Thermite is Surfing is switching to Sevilla. Kiwi switching to Magic. K-Bomb switching to Thermite. We're trading bomb all around, you know. Overall, we've kind of kept the same operators.
You know what? If it works, stick to it. Why change your play if it works? You know what I mean?
And I think it goes without saying that I am perfectly happy that one of those things that they are not fixing is that matter.
I don't even get to see that Deimos for Kole.
We saw a little tease, and unfortunately, it did not work out. But as long as Dakota's happy, I'm happy.
That's what I'm saying. As long as I'm happy, I am happy.
Amen. Look at this wall again. That's a great tactic. Try not to die.
Just on a little shock while you're trying to get it.
Maybe some electrical therapy.
Oh, and they know though.
You know, they're going to be prepared for it this time.
Cover your ears.
Kiwi taking a good amount of damage from this wall. Let's hope this isn't detrimental to the round. 2 minutes on the clock. Gotta be working that connector wall right now. Ugrave and K-Bomb. The Thatcher Thermite combo.
Feels like there's just a bit of just redecorating going on while we wait.
Kiwi.
Nice Kiwi.
Unfortunately, it does go down.
There's your Maverick dead. But IT wall is open. You know what? He did his job. Looks like Lex holding a nice angle. Trying to see if he can't find some feet. Ooh. Just barely.
We love our feet shots on labs, don't we?
Yes, we do. You know he's got to stay in labs. Panther smokes K-Bomb. Vecto Man smokes
Wow!
back.
What an angle!
Beautiful shot. I just love watching Siege plays where they are just shooting pixels.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Gonna play this a little bit slow. It is a 3v4 situation here. Minute on the clock.
Charge is hot. Detonated.
Not that E-Box window. Press that window so you can pop out fast. Pops out of that window. Gonna try and take Raptors and IT.
Vector Man is gonna have to be careful here, actually.
UPG is ready for it. Maybe not. He finds that pixel
Changing back.
and downs Crimson. Castle's there to retake, and Infecto Man hop off. Serpent gets a kill with the Claymore. Can't get too greedy without being punished. Hugo Rave.
This is a great example. It looks like EKU just playing so smart. Being able to even these odds.
2v2 scenario. 2v1. Gotta find those kills. Gets one. Gotta find the other.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers.
Finds the kill. A millisecond remaining.
What?
What a clutch from Serpent. You can't peek that if you're UPG.
I for sure thought Serpent was gonna go down there.
I thought that round was over, but no. Serpent says, come here, let me get that round. Excellent job by EKU. UPG with a questionable play in that last round.
Indeed, and it is match point. You know, EKU sitting at 6 wins. We do see a Thermite, a Ying, a Ramp, a Thatcher, and a Nomad.
UPG going the same site again after losing it twice.
Oh, and we do see a Tachanka switch. That little questionable, but you know, nothing we as EKU can't handle.
Absolutely not. I think this map can be prepared.
Indeed. Prep time, 30 seconds left. We're gonna be sitting Infected Man 9-4, Ugrave 7-5, Kiwi 8-5, Surfing 7-3, and K-Bomb 6-4. Pretty even down kill wise.
Again, no one going negative. Everyone here is being a heavy hitter and doing their job. That's why they're executing so well on this map.
5 seconds
On
to
the
go.
UPG side, Lex is going 8-8. A decent
Attackers are heading out
Stack.
to use a bomb.
We do
6-7.
we do see a Goyo play, you know. On laps, it's not really too, you know, concerning. Wise, there is some cheeky spots that I do never look for, if I'm being honest.
I think the Goyo is a good play. They're gonna try and put some cutoffs onto their routes.
We do see a Grim got changed by Kiwi. I'm guessing Maverick's out of the play right now.
I gotta say, I do like this. Switching up the operators to confuse UPG. Besides that Thatcher Thermite, of course. Can't get rid of that combo.
Of course not. We do see a little drone play here. Tachanko sitting at 5 HP.
Wow. Gotta find your gaps. Come on, pushing in connector. C4 might go out on this. They do have the holes. C4 does go out, but it gets Infecto Man from Crimson.
Unfortunate timing there.
K-Bomb did take 3 damage from that C4 though. Low damage is better than none. Have some yellow pings on a defender. Panther taken up by Kiwi.
Tachanko's still alive. 5 HP and a dream. That wall is wide open.
Trying to pre-fire, see if he can get a free pick off the game sense.
We do have health advantage here.
Kiwi finds Lex as well. Kiwi having a great game. 55 HP. Both kills under Kiwi's belt this round. Kiwi's feeling a little confident.
Disabling electronics.
K-Bomb finds Panther. Smoking it off. Gonna try and plant off this. Don't believe they have any C4s.
4v2 situation.
Oh, plant. 1v3. Gotta try and replace.
Focus on the mission.
Res your teammate in the middle of the battlefield. I respect it. Watch your man.
Left behind.
Gonna try to use Serpent as bait.
Activating the diffuser.
16 HP on Leech.
Wow, what an angle by K-Bomb.
K-Bomb. What a great match from EKU. Everyone did their job.
Indeed, indeed. Well, sitting Kiwi at 10-6. What a great play. Well, overall, that was very exciting. You know, we had some great angle picks there, which was very, you know, fun to see.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was saying, just those tiny pixels they're shooting at is so impressive to watch.
Very well performed by EKU. Everyone knew their job and they executed it very well. They adapted very well to what they had changed on the defense. And on the attacks, they knew exactly what to do and how to do it. And boy, did they execute. 7-2 to take map 4, leaving us at 2-2 split. Last map to decide.
And unfortunately, it is that time. We cannot see round the last round. Really praying that Demos is in there, you know. But overall, EKU, you know, great gameplay, you know, these 4 games. I really enjoyed it myself, you know. we definitely we saw some communication. You know, we kind of fixed what we had going, and overall, we were definitely there tonight. That's what I would say.
Absolutely.
Any closing remarks, guys?
Just great job by EKU so far. Let's hope they can pull it out and get the win to continue on into the playoffs and get to that #1 spot.
Yeah, and no matter what, no matter how they play on this final map, we will still see you same time next week for the finals.
Indeed. I've been Kole,
Dakota.
I'm Max.
and we're EKU.